Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. We survived another week. We're all still breathing, man. That's a win in my book. So, yeah, sorry we're running a little bit late. Alex just kept having giveaway after giveaway after giveaway. It's like, oh, come on, man. We're running out of time, brother. But no, I think it's great. I love to see the community jump in. It's like, hey, give this away, give that away. So I tossed a couple bit fighters out there. And so, yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to keep the party going because it's an amazing Friday night. And I think it's celebration. The fact that we actually survived the week. Because, man, the little victories mean so much. And people forget about that all the time. So let's see who we got with us tonight. Of course, we got the one, the only BTK. Got my ferret latte. Cyril, good to see you, brother. Says, when? And of course, Wild Angel, thank you, love. And she is in there resting up because I ran around all day today. Doctor's appointments and running checks in stores everywhere under the sun. So she's a little sore today. So yeah, you take it easy, get some rest. BTK says, when? I agree. Cyril says, when? Now, there you go. How's that sound? Rosalind, how you doing, my dear? Good to see you. So I saw half an edible and I'm ready to chill for the next hour here. Oh, wow. Okay, so Cyril's going to see Purple Dragon stuff. You know what? That's great, man. It's Friday night. Enjoy. Grab your smoke of choice. Grab your drink of choice. Kick back, throw your shoes off, and let's have some fun. Got a couple of surprise guests for you. Not just one, but at least two and maybe more. So this is going to be a fun night. But real quick news flash. I was just alerted through Discord that apparently the iOS, the evil Apple system, which I personally hate, has some vulnerability. So you got to do an update or something. I don't really know the details, but definitely check your Discord. I know several people have been sharing that information. So if you are an iOS user, go find out what that is and stay safe out there because, man, things are crazy. So jumping in everywhere tonight. Yeah, Ross, I love to see it, dear. And you know what? I don't get to see you near enough in here. So thank you for taking the time, hopping and joining us. I occasionally get to hear you whisper on rags to witches. But that's not enough, man. We want to see your smiling face, the comments, all the positivities. So that is wonderful. Well, I didn't say, hi, Roz. Us girls need to jump into a chat again. There you go. Girl time. That's it. We're in trouble. And Cyril says, where's the restream link? The restream link? Where's it? Do I need to do I not have a restream link? I should have a restream link. Shame on me. I can send you a restream link, Cyril. I will do that. I will send that right now. In fact, watch this. I'm going to where do I do that? Stop screen. Yeah, let's not do that. That would be bad. Invite. Copy. Yes, we have a few different people coming in, and of course, your family is always welcome. Because here on Freaky Friday, the whole concept is the fact that you guys get to listen to me talk all the time. I want to know more about you. I want to find out, what makes you tick. Why are you in this space? What's your passions, your desires? What do you believe in and what don't you believe in? Where do you think I'm absolutely insane? Or am I on the right track? Because that's the kind of information I want to hear. Most importantly, I want to get to know you guys. So this is my resolution for that. How do I get to meet the community versus you guys just watch me? I want to watch you for a while. First roles, shall we say. Hence the whole concept Freaky Friday. So, of course, now this could get way out of hand because we know how Cyril is. But yes, there you go, Cyril, buddy. Out of hand is good. It's Friday night. Friday night surprise was ready. There you go. So I like that, Rosalind. That sounds good. Yep, I just sent it over, brother. You're there. I've already got the backstage filling up. This is going to be fun. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one who gets confused. Yo, BTK, man, I am always confused. I'm lucky to tie my shoes most days. If I have to count past 9, I'm screwed. Oh, wait, no, that's 10. That's right. Yeah. See? I'm already confused. Rosalind says, absolutely, I need to check Discord more. Yes, definitely, Rosalind, you got to check it out because that just came across. Personally, I'm an Android user. I always have been. I'm a Chevy driver. It's just the way I am. So, yeah, I don't pay attention to Android near as much as I should. Chris, good to have you, my man. Welcome to the party here. So I had a great experience today. I actually got to meet one of our newest community members face-to-face. That was really pretty cool. And so how I met him is I got on Craigslist and I was buying a graphics card and he had a posting there. So I was like, hey, let's meet up. And he's a truck driver. And he's like, yeah, I'm out of town till Friday. I was like, that's fine, not a problem. And we chatted a little bit through text about this graphics card. Sure enough, one thing led to another, and now it's part of the Discord. And so it was kind of cool. Meet one of the community members face-to-face. Says BTK, there's a reason we keep Serenity on a short leash. Oh, God, yeah. Most times I just chew it loose, too. Yeah, can't have nice things. So, looks like we already have our very first party crasher tonight. The one, the only Cyril here.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Doing good, brother. How's your weekend so far, my man?
Good, good. Spent some time hanging out with the girls today. I made dinner, made my infamous grilled cheese and my special seasoned tomato soup. So, a nice little comfort dinner for everybody.
Wild Angel will love you for that. That is her thing, and I forget what holiday it is. Is it no, it's not Thanksgiving. There's a special holiday where you have to have grilled cheese and tomato soup. And I don't remember. I'm sure she'll put it in the chat here in a second. Correct me, because I don't remember. But yeah, good grilled cheese. God, that sounds good.
I make good cheese.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Look, everybody's excited to see you today, man. There's parties galore. We're saying hi, Cyril. Halloween. Okay, yes, thank you. Halloween has to be grilled cheese and tomato soup. Don't ask me why. She did.
We celebrate Hallowmas on Halloween. So we'll do like some gift exchanging. We'll make a nice little tasty feast and stuff like that, just like you would any other of the eating holidays.
Perfect. Okay, I like that. That's it. Halloween at Cyril's house this year. We're back your bags. We're out of here. We got gifts and food, man. I am there.
Well, just make sure you bring a little gift for the wife's cauldron.
And not a ferret, right? No ferrets?
No ferrets allowed.
Okay, just checking. We have a huge feast for Hallowmas. Okay. So I've never heard that Hallowmas. Now, help me out on that. Is that something from another country? What is Hallowmas? Or is that something that you created?
It's Hallowmas. It's just like basically Christmas on Halloween.
Okay. So it's something you guys created. It's not like something from Czechoslovakia or something that I don't
sort of, it's, I don't know, Rose would explain it better, but she's on her desktop upstairs. Otherwise I would just have her tell you, because she's the one who runs all of that stuff. I just show up and cook.
Sounds like me. It's like, I'm here, there's food, there's gifts, let's have some fun. I'm golden. Sign me up.
I need like one of those flat black rimmed hats. So I can stand in the kitchen and scream, Jesse, we have to cook.
Perfect. Well, you're going to like our surprise guest tonight because I brought him on because he's apparently a master chef. So we got some cooking conversations going tonight, boys and girls. I'll let you guys put in the chat who you think it is. Of course, Cyril, you don't get to because you can see him. So
I can. Where?
Shouldn't have told him. He's sitting backstage right now waiting.
Yeah, I can't see that. Only you can.
Oh, I thought you could. Okay. Haha, you don't get to know. Neener. Dave, how you doing, brother? Dave, right off the bat, I want to do this. And let's see. Hold on. I got to go to YouTube. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to give Dave by the Bandhammer to get a step ahead of the trolls we had earlier over on Yabonks. And, man, Yabonks, brother, if you're here, you handled that really well. That's one of those immediately my blood pressure run through the roof. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, make this person stop. Yeah, I really wish I could reach through the monitor and grab somebody and scruff the neck. Just they don't let me do that.
No, they frown upon that usually. Although I think there'd be a lot less internet trolls if we could send a smack through the internet.
Oh God, yeah. I almost put you in timeout.
Me?
No, Dave. Yeah.
Oh.
Trying to find the put as timeout. How did you stream? Oh no, Dave Pie, looks like you still got moderation from the last stream, buddy. So I think we're golden. So, man, swing that hammer at your leisure. Have fun. Smack him around. Stick him in what is it? Clown Purgatory? Yeah, that's a good one. I love that. So, see, well, it says since a little kid, my mom's okay. So, mom started the grilled cheese and tomato soup. So it's a family tradition in her family, and that's why we have that on Halloween. Good to know. Hallowmas is a Rosem. It's a Rosem holiday. Got it. Okay.
Roseism.
Roseism?
Yeah, ism.
Roseism. Okay, Roseism. I'm gonna screw it up. I know I will. I'll just hurt myself, so I'm just not even gonna try anymore.
That's okay.
When's your stream ended? Wow. BTK, my stream ended?
No, he's got the restream link from last Friday. I sent him the new one, so I apologize. He's probably waiting in the wings.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. So, oh man, we got party crashers galore. Look at this. We got one more just snuck in. BTK, my man.
What's up, y'all?
We're
What's up,
having
my
a
dude?
party, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys, man. Man, I had a tough week. Glad to be chilling with my homies.
Nice. Well, we're gonna be talking some major food thing here, so it's be right up your alley, brother.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cyril likes to cook it. You like to eat it. I love to eat it. So yeah, we're golden here.
Very cool.
Dave Price says, "I'm Dave. I like to band. Now leave me alone." Perfect.
So, whoa, I'm up here now.
You are up here.
Where do you think you were?
Well, I didn't really have that much to say. Just
That's
wanted to
okay. Hang out with us. You know what? That's what I want to get Freaky Friday. I want to be it's more of a party. I mean, I can have up to 12 people up here, so it's gonna get crazy here. And this is good because not everybody wants to hear me babble. And you know what, Cyril, with your cooking skills, and BTK, I know you're a pretty good cook as well, from what I hear. So
I dabble. Recently, I got a new pan.
Ooh.
Yeah. Non-stick. The good kind. Some German made something or other with like no it had a whole list of like chemicals, like it has no this, that, the other. I was like, okay.
So if it's a German-made pan, do they call it 9-stick?
No, well, they're marketing to Americans, I guess.
So it's only 8-stick.
It's the non-stuck with the whatever the U non-stuck.
The umlaut.
Yeah.
It is an umlaut.
9-stick.
Nunstick. Okay, so gentlemen, would you help me in welcoming our surprise guest this evening, the one, the only Master Chef, Mr. Rebel.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
Doing good. I just have to say, though, that I'm not actually a master chef. I mean, just a guy who loves to grow food, cook food, and who went to school for chef and nutritionist.
Well, if you
Works
went to
for
school
me.
for it, man, that makes you pretty impressive. I mean, most of us, we just went to the kitchen and we learned. Trial and error.
No, you know, the easiest way to describe it is my approach is from mouth to ass. People get it.
That works. I like it. So, you and I have been talking a while now in the Collective Finance Discord about this menu of evil. Because every morning, guys, just so you don't know, I jump in, I say, hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? I try to roll through the Discord servers, say hi, good everybody. And of course, Rebel posts this whole list of things like, oh, so today we're having blah, 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 and he lists out this thing like I'm reading off a freaking restaurant menu. Like, oh, for God's sake, man. Yes, can I have the wine list too, please, sir? It all sounds so good. So I started creating this whole concept of a menu of evil. So every morning I get my delivered menu of evil of what he's going to torment me with. Then I go in and I go and make oatmeal or peanut butter toast. That's it. It's really sad and depressing.
And it's usually voiced over by Darth Vader.
Yes, it is. Has to have Darth Vader overview. Otherwise, it's just no fun. So, DB, good to see you, but is that Pam or Pan?
Oh, like cooking, like a pan to cook with.
A pan, okay. So what kind of pan? BTK, man, now you got to go get it. We got to see it. You got to go find it. Show it to us.
All right, hold on 1 second.
And he's off. Okay, we can talk about him now.
I've had
Oh,
I've had the skillet I cook out of for, geez, more than 10 years now. Same with my chef knives.
So, Rebel, now we've been talking about a cookbook. Have you been thinking about that or progressing on that, or what are you thinking there, buddy?
Well, I've been taking pictures of the food I make and writing down, you know, the things I put in the food, so it'll be easy enough to you know, type it up into an actual recipe with pictures, because some people love pictures. And from there, I have no idea whatsoever where to go, but it's there. And I mean, I love food, and I also have to be gluten-free, so it's going to appeal to a lot more people.
Oh, perfect. And I don't know, Rose sounds so pretty to see. Right, equal parts of maple syrup and peanut butter on toast. Oh God, that sounds so good.
You gotta
Maple
mix it
syrup
together.
and salmon. Maple syrup goes better on salmon than it does on toast.
Really?
Really? You put maple
Yeah.
syrup on salmon? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm liking this conversation.
You know, you cook it either in one of those backyard barbecue things, or you grill it in the oven.
Interesting. Okay, and
I would never thought
well-
to try that.
yeah, me neither. Well, I said Rose, he doesn't need more sugar. Oh yeah, I need more sugar. Can't you tell?
Don't use too much though, otherwise you'll ruin the fish.
I stop as soon as everything on the plate starts to float. That's when I quit pouring. I figure I'm okay then.
See, Rose is always asking me, like, what did you do to make this taste so good, etc. You know, how did you prepare this, yada yada. And I'm like, well, you know, these are the spices I add. She's like, well, how much? And I'm like, until it looks good. What are you talking about? You measure spices? I just until it looks good, and then
butter.
I cook it, and it tastes. Well, I don't know. How's it taste?
Cyril's cookies is great. Rose's is too. I mean, dude, the turkey she made that one time, like, wow.
Oh yeah, I'll never have turkey that's made by somebody else, because you can just grab the breastbone of the turkey, shake it, and all the meat falls off.
I was like incapacitated that night. I ate so, like, you just keep eating it, and it's like seasoned, like really seasoned well. So I've never had turkey like that.
What kind of seasonings? I'm curious, Cyril. So let's compare you and Rebel's turkey recipes here. Give it to us. What do you got?
I'm not the one who cooks the turkey. Rose is.
Right?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got those confused. Sorry,
Does
Rose.
Potatoes. If you want to have a potato discussion,
Ooh, okay. Hey, I'm from Idaho. Okay, we're going potatoes, boys. Well, let me hear your recipes.
Well, be careful, because I take my potatoes very, very seriously. So I will fight someone over the type of potatoes you use and what.
Ooh, okay, so Cyril, pick one potato and tell us what it goes in, and let's see if Rebel agrees with it. But let's compare your guys' notes here.
You only make mashed potatoes with reds.
Okay, Rebel, what do you think?
I agree with that. You know, you need different potatoes for different things. I mean, I don't exactly remember what the differences are, but I know you use red potatoes for something like that.
Okay.
And you use.
I think it's got to do with the moisture content.
It has to do with the starch content.
I know it's something. I just don't remember, because I usually only use the white potatoes. I don't normally make mashed potato, even though I like it.
Yeah, you use like russets for baked potatoes. You use goldens for insides like stews, or like chopped as like veggie chunks to put around like a roast or something like that. And then you use reds for mashed.
Although when it comes to potatoes, usually, you know, I cut my potatoes into cubes. I put some peppers in there, some onions, some bacon. You know, maybe some summer sausage or hickory smoked sausage, something like that. Some extra vegetables, sea salt, black pepper or canned pepper, and cucumber and dill salad dressing. Make my own potato salad.
There you go.
That sounds good. I like that. And so we've got a lot of comments thrown through. Let me pause everybody for a half second. Let's catch up here for a second.
So you bonks in there.
Yeah, I did. So see. Okay, got it. So pretty sweet. Oh, thank you, Rose. You're so sweet, my dear. I tried to be sweet because I can be very negative, and our next surprise guest is going to tell you all about that. In fact, he's a firsthand knowledge of just how negative and psychotic I can be. So it'll be a fun twist. You guys will like this. So yes, I will note the syrup and salmon. Yeah, we got to try that, love. Definitely. Yeah, bunks, my man. Party's bumping, brother. Yeah, we keep it going. That's what Friday night's all about. Dave Fight said, "What's going on?" Wild Aim says, "Hi, you bunks." See, he just added spice and tells Andros he's sick.
Dude.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Perfect.
That's why
My eyes
sometimes, you know, my ravioli tend to be a little too spicy.
Okay, note to self when I go over there. And you know what? The great thing is, in our house, if you don't like what's made for dinner, that's fine. Go make a peanut butter sandwich. That's totally cool. You don't have to eat it. And so if when I come visit, if you make something too spicy, if I go make a peanut butter sandwich, please don't be offended.
We won't be offended. We don't force the girls to eat anything they don't want to eat, because that's how you develop food aversions later in life. Like me, I understand that the bitterness has been bred out of Brussels sprouts in the last 15 years or so. I understand that there's much better ways to cook it than just chucking them all in a boiling pot of water, right? But because that is what my mother would make, and it tasted like ass, I refuse to try it now just because
Okay.
I was forced to eat it, and so that
Right.
memory sticks.
And that's a good thought because so many people think, well, you have to eat it. It's in front of you. It's like, no, you what? You don't. You can simply say, no, it's not for me. That's cool. I'm going to go make a sandwich. So like, hey, that's great. I think there's always a good way out in every parenting or any family situation. Nobody should be forced to do anything. I mean, short of basic chores, clean up your mess, stuff like that. But yeah, that whole concept of, I put it down, you have to eat it. No, I really don't. Thanks. Because if I do, they did that with me with hominy when I was like 9. And to this day, if I take a bite of hominy, oh man, I want to throw up.
Man,
Oh, it's
can't eat hominy. Pazzoli.
No. Yeah.
I love that stuff. My buddy from Texas put me on the hominy.
Yeah, no, it's like mushed up cardboard to me. It's like, oh, that's just nasty. I get near it and I want to gag.
We were
because
always really drunk when we made hominy, though. So-
Okay, well, that explains a lot.
That's cardboard. That's like polenta.
Well, it's kind of the same. I haven't had as much polenta.
I have no idea what Coento is.
It's an Italian peasant dish using cornmeal.
Okay. See, that I might like. I like cornmeal, so I can deal with that.
I eat grits all the time. I mean, grits and butter. Come on, man.
Everything's better with bacon and butter.
I actually like
Yeah.
it.
But some things you can't fix. Hominy and grits are two that you just can't fix. There's something wrong with those.
Or those little pastina or whatever that stuff is. You ever had that? It's like, it's kind of like grits, but
Doesn't ring a bell.
different. I don't know. Used to eat it when I was a kid.
I'm sorry, BTK, man. You had a rough childhood. I feel bad for you. So, let's see. Ross says he just said, oh, we covered that one. Let's see. Bunk says, hi, Wild Angel. Wild Angel said, yeah, we got to catch up. Sounds like Serenity turkey, not dry either. Yes, I agree. So I cook my turkeys in a bag. Has to go in a bag, and I use like half a can of pineapple juice. I put that in there,
Ooh.
and I let it do a nice slow cook so all that can seep in. Then after I open the bag, I put it over on the plate, and literally I'll grab the bone, just separate the two breasts, grab the bone, lift, the breasts fall off, the legs fall off. It's like, okay, drop the carcass, done.
Wow.
There's
After
two things you can that I do with chicken. Either if it's a slow cooker, I prefer chicken to turkey. I put cabbage on the bottom to soak up some of the juice. I put the whole chicken in there. I put some apple cider vinegar over the whole thing, and then I let it do its thing. When it comes out, that cabbage is one of the best sides you can have. Or just chuck the chicken in the rotisserie oven. I mean, add some sea salt to that skin and eat it like an appetizer or hors d'oeuvre before you actually start the main meal with the chicken.
See, I love the skin. That's the favorite part of the whole bird.
Especially if you get it crispy, but not too crispy.
Mm.
Exactly.
I only like the skin if it's been deep fried.
I love
works too.
deep fried things, especially making my own corn chips. Why buy them, right?
That's probably way better than the ones that come in the bag.
Oh God, yeah.
And you can even spice your own corn chips. Like I've got this Mexican chorizo spice mix. Are there into making chef school? With a bit of dried cilantro, all you need to do is just deep fry quarter and deep fry some corn tortillas, and then put the spice mix on it. Flip it over, put the spice mix on it. You got some really nice homemade chips.
Damn, I'm hungry. Would you guys stop? I should have eaten first.
Dip for that too.
You had to know what you were getting yourself into.
I did. I know I was, and I ate an apple just before we started. I took it the night sitting here when I ate the apple, so I got the evidence. Eggs. Hi, dear. Welcome. Good to have you. Left.
Serenity, you're not gonna want to know what we're doing for dinner tomorrow night, then.
Oh, you got to tell me now, man. You can't just drop that shit on me, man.
So, Tori and I tag team it. She makes this really delicious, like cream of chicken casserole.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I make the potatoes that go on top. And I make the mashed potato layer for the top, and then we sprinkle a bunch of breadcrumbs in it, and then we broil it so those potatoes and those breadcrumbs get a crispy outer shell, and then the inside is nice and soft. And I oversalt the potatoes, and she doesn't add any salt into the chicken casserole itself. So when you mix it all together, it comes out with this awesome, perfect flavor.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Cyril, what's your address? I got to put that in MapQuest. See how fast I can drive there.
I
something
can't wait
similar.
to try it.
I do something similar, except it's more like a macaroni and cheese baked thing. You know, I can put the chicken in there, and I mean, if I'm putting it in the slow cooker, I mean, or the oven, I could always just make my family's Irish potato stuffing recipe and use that for the topping for the chicken mac and cheese.
You ever tried pulled pork mac and cheese?
Yes, I do, and it's delicious. Although I
love
prefer,
that.
I prefer carnitas or chorizo.
Oh well, that sounds good, but I just tried it at this place in Brooklyn. They had all pulled pork and stuff, and they make you a big bowl of mac and cheese with it. It was awesome.
It does sound good.
I
So
have to be careful though, because I can't have anything that's come into contact with gluten or cow dairy. Although I can still have goat or sheep.
That's tough.
So there's that.
Interesting.
What was it?
Okay.
Wednesday. I made a cheesy beef mac and cheese. So we cooked up the ground beef, and I had a whole bunch of the Montreal beef seasoning. If you've ever had that seasoning, it's great stuff. A whole bunch of that in there, the salt, the pepper, and then we mixed that in with the mac and cheese. That was really tasty.
That
Sounds
does sound
good.
really tasty. Although normally when it comes to ground beef, I would make pizza and use the ground beef as the topping. You know, if you do it right, it comes out tasting almost like candy. You know, it's not dried dried to crap or cooked to crap, but it's dry and a little bit crunchy. So you got a bit of crunch to your meal. It's almost like beef jerky, but not quite. You know, like a beef candy on top of the pizza.
Oh, that sounds good. I like that idea. Have a
love
great
making
night,
pizza.
dear. Thanks for joining us. I know it's late. Sorry. But we might still be here in the morning. Who knows? We may just start a whole cooking show. We'll move this to the kitchen. See what we come up with. Who knows?
Well, it sounds like, Serenity, you're going to get to try the chicken casserole according to our spec, because Rose is going to be writing it down since Wild Angel asked her to send the recipe to that dish.
Okay, I have got to catch up here because I am way behind on comments here.
All right. We'll shut up and let you catch up on comments.
Okay, let me catch up on comments, guys. Do you guys think about the next evilness you're going to share with me? Because my girlish figure needs so much more evil. Let's see. Oh, we never saw the sexy pan. Okay, so
Oh,
yeah.
I
Where's our
I
sexy
have it here. Yeah. I was wrong. It's Austrian, not German, but
She's Austrian.
Müller. I'm not in focus. You got to bring stuff back here, but it's I don't know, non-stick. It's nice pan, all aluminum.
Ceramic.
Yeah, it's like that stone ceramic stuff.
Yeah, that's the
Which
good stuff.
Wish I had one of those. You know.
They were on pretty big discount on like Amazon or something. I was like, I don't know. I've been looking at getting a pan for a while, so I was just looking at them for a week or two, and I saw this. I was like, oh, looks good.
Very
I've had
nice.
mine for between 10 to 15 years. I'm going to have to replace it soon, I think. But
Well, this one's working. I cooked with it a couple times now. It's not that big, but you know, I'm just cooking for myself, so it's it works.
I want to see you wear it as a hat for the rest of the stream. Come on, I wore tinfoil, man, when I was on with you.
I usually
That's what I'm
batch
gonna
cook just because some days I can't be
There
bothered
you
to cook,
go.
so it's easier.
That makes sense. Absolutely. And Cyril says it took him 7 years to get him to eat pork chop. What the hell is with that, Cyril?
Okay, look. Growing up, the way they cooked pork chops was absolutely terrible. Okay, so again, food aversion. Because for those of you who don't know, I have autism, so like certain things I just can't do. And when there's something like that, like with the Brussels sprouts or other nonsense, I don't want to. No, I'm good. Thanks.
You know, I
Okay,
have
that's
a
fair.
pork chop aversion too, because my dad would make them, and you know, I love my dad, but they were dry and unseasoned, and it's just pork chop night.
That's not okay. Yeah, not okay. So Wildland says polenta serenity. Okay, what the hell is polenta? Did I miss something?
That was from a while ago. Don't worry about it.
Okay, fair enough. And I know she mentioned the purple potatoes earlier, and yes, Gage my middle son, who likes to cook and wants to be a chef, actually made these delicious pork chops. And he took purple sweet potatoes and mashed them up. And I'm like, okay, that is the weirdest thing ever. And then we had broccoli with it, and he called it the Joker dinner. It's like, okay, so we got bright purple, we got green, and we got a pork chop. It's kind of disturbing, but it was really good. Okay, so Brian, what are we doing with Brian?
It was a while ago.
Okay, I really got to catch up. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Love cabbage and kiblasas with cornbread.
Kielbasa. Yeah.
Kielbasa.
Kielbasa.
Kielbasa? What the hell is the difference?
Kielbasa. Naksa.
Okay, what is a kielbasa? Educate me.
It's like a sausage.
Like a brazo.
And I speak English and
Frijoles.
bad English, mostly gibberish, honestly. You guys and your fancy words. It sounds good either way. Rose, you're going to have to line me up when I come to visit. Yep, I'm going to leave here at the 210 pounds I am and going to come home at 230 pounds or more.
34.
Perfect. I'm okay with that. I'll work it
Lightweight.
out. Good night, Ags. You're probably already gone. Thank you for joining us. And Ags, thank you for always being so generous to the community, to everybody out there. You're always giving things to the animals over at Ebonks, and I think it's absolutely awesome. Love you to death, there. Thank you. Wildane says, hugs, Agata. Have a great night. And Alfaro, what's the prize, sir? Down home crypto is ready. That's a good question, Alper. You're going to have to stay tuned because, yes, we do have some prizes to give away tonight. And we're going to toss those in just randomly throughout our conversation, see how things go. Gotta have some of that homemade Rican food. PR.
Oh, John, I'm repping today. Check it out.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Man.
There you go. Man, I'm gonna go eat constantly the rest of the night when we're done with this stream. You know that. Send me the layered dish recipe we were chatting about. Okay. No nasty midget cabbages. You know, Dave, that's one thing. My sister-in-law comes from Canada, and I guess cabbage and cream, cheese sauce, it goes with all their holidays. It's like, okay, it's kind of like our stuffing. So, yeah.
I've never heard of that, and I am
Really?
Canadian. I've never ever heard of that.
See, that's where I was told it came from, is that her family did that all the time with the little cabbages and cheese sauce, and that was, we've had it for every Thanksgiving and Christmas and all that, because that's what Auntie wants. It's like, okay, I'm good with that.
The Brussels
Uh,
sprouts.
I've never
Yeah.
heard of pea sauce and cabbage.
Yes, thank you. Brussels sprouts, not many cabbages.
Tiny cabbage. Yes, Brussels sprouts and cheese sauce is a very common way to eat them.
Okay. They look like nutty cabbages, man. Leave me alone. I'm an idiot from Idaho. I don't know shit about food.
They're
I usually
small,
just
angry
cook-
cabbages.
I usually just cooked them and put them in with a rice dish.
Okay, that works. So, just for the record, guys, when the wife asks me, what do you want for dinner? My answer is always the exact same thing. And I get punched every time because I say, food.
Nunya.
I don't care. If it moves slower than I do, I will catch it, kill it, and eat it. I may even cook it if I'm feeling generous, but I don't really care. Good substance, I'm in. Your house rules. Outdoors always open until you try to leave without eating. Oh, Rose, I love you, dear. Oh,
You
I can
sound
already
like
tell.
my mother. She would say the same damn thing.
I like it. Let's see, I'll type up tomorrow after to make it, send it over. Okay. Good night and audio without limits. Good night. Oh, good night, Axe. Okay, I'm not
That's-
audio was
That's me. I'm typing through StreamYard now, and it made me log it. This is what I was trying to figure out last time I was on, and it didn't work.
okay. I was like, hey, we got somebody new. Okay. No, it's the same guy. He's cloned himself. Great. Is that like the evil BTK? Is that what that is?
That's what my Google account is called, and then my actual YouTube account is the 631. So I don't know why it's not using my
let's
YouTube
see.
handle.
I don't know.
I can do that. See, 2 different. account
Yeah,
files.
see, it's showing your. Well, wait, no, but that's what your channel's called too.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. I can do it through both of them.
Oh,
because
how
of
do you?
StreamYard.
Now is not the time to figure this out.
There you go. When,
Well, I have the
it's-
actual stream open on YouTube as well. That's why.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how I would do it if I had
Hey, look,
to.
me too. It's my cell phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
now I got
we're all
something
doing
third account.
Okay, let's catch up. Okay, so where are we at? John Richter, Puerto Rico. What does that even say? Wepa?
I don't know.
Is that
Don't ask.
okay? Fair enough. Brussels sprouts look like aliens. Yes, they do. But yeah,
German
actually, kids have
cabbages.
got to love them. Wait, what brand is it?
What,
brand
the
of what?
pan?
Brussels. They're sprouts of the Brussels brand.
Did
Yes,
you get
yes.
them in the super salad?
Yeah, exactly. And Brussels brand, he was great in that one movie.
Oh, Brussels brand. Yeah.
And down the rabbit hole we go. Yep. Put on your tinfoil hats. Here we go, boys and girls. It's gonna get wild.
What is in a super salad?
Well,
Everything.
lots of things.
Whatever's not nailed down, pretty much. Whatever ran away before the
thought
chef could catch
I
it.
thought that was Nunya.
But we're just only going to eat the croutons out of it anyway. So
It's okay.
That's
You put
true.
enough salad dressing and
Very
mix it.
true.
Like, who cares? It's all coated in Thousand Island. You're good. You have no idea.
That's
Whatever.
funny.
Okay. I think we caught up with everything. Wow, we went so down the rabbit hole. That was awesome. I love it. This is the way Friday night should be, guys. So let me ask you, Rebel, what is your one true unique dish that stands out no matter where you go, no matter what you make? Everybody's like, oh my God, what is that? I want to hear what it is.
My greatest unique dish is one I have not yet found a substitute for. It was the one that everyone liked the most, and I even made money selling this. What I did was I would roll out puff pastry, glaze it with some garlic, some butter, a little bit of white wine, some of my Cajun spices. I'd put the Alaskan sockeye salmon on there, decide if I wanted to put goat cheese in it or not, wrap it, do the same glaze of spicing for the top, and then into the oven. My sister called it the cheesecake of fish, but I have not found a gluten-free, cow dairy-free substitute for this puff pastry. It is the one thing I wish more than anything in the world I could eat. However, I have found a really nice way to make gluten-free fried chicken that, if you do it well, actually tastes better than the original.
Really?
Yep.
We got some skeptics. We got one skeptic in the corner. BTK's like, it's food. I don't give a shit, man. Serve it up. Me, I'm like, man, I don't care. I can catch it. I'll eat it. So now I know we do have some gluten intolerant individuals. So I'm curious, how do you do that? In case I want to know.
Well, cross-contamination is a huge issue. I mean, you know, for example, if you're going to a restaurant and the place doesn't wipe down their cutting boards, their pans, their utensils, doesn't change their gloves, you know, before doing your meal, and make sure they don't touch anything else while they're doing your meal, that's a huge issue. Not a lot of places do that, care about that, or know that. And you also have to make sure that what you're eating doesn't contain it. Like barley, rye, oats, and wheat. Oats, although they don't technically contain gluten, are often frequently cross-contaminated in transit. You know, and there's some gluten in can lining for canned beans.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that a kick in the teeth? And
Like
and
what?
there are gluten-free pizza places that you will go in and you will ask their setup. They say, "Oh, we put the gluten-free pizzas through the same oven we put the regular pizzas through." Well, then no, it's not gluten-free. You're just trying to get butts in the seats.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so,
Gluten-free was like a big
Yeah.
thing for a while.
right, so being in the same oven can cause cross contamination.
Yeah, it's cross-contamination. It can't come into contact with it.
Well, I thought if it was on a clean pan, going in the same oven wouldn't have that effect, would it? Or is
It's not worth the risk, because the particles get all over the oven, and wheat flour is worse than clam chowder.
Really?
It gets all over everything.
Interesting. Okay, so we learned something new tonight, boys and girls. way beyond I ever thought of. Okay, so where are we at? So Wild says, my kids turned me into a kitchen troll when they ran the new pots and pans in the dishwasher. Yeah, that wasn't pretty. We don't want to talk about that. That was a bad day in the Serenity house right there. Because when mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, and most likely somebody's getting injured. I think it was close.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take the cops like 10 minutes to get there. So in that time, she's got you.
Oh yeah, there's 9.5 minutes, easy, and that's if somebody actually calls. In my neighborhood, yeah.
You guys have cops?
Yeah.
Crazy.
They
We don't
actually show
have
up, too.
police in my town. We don't have them.
Anarchy, free for all.
If you want cops, you got to call the state police.
Damn, you are in the sticks, brother. Dave says, I leave them at the store. Is that the children or the pans, Dave? I'm really curious.
Yes.
Good answer. Both. I feel the same way. Jason, my man. Good to see you, brother. So, yeah, we had Jason on here a couple weeks ago, and we definitely got to get a jam session going one of these nights, guys. We need to get everybody who plays in here, and we're going to do a Freaky Friday where it's just a jam session.
Jason's going to make a flour mill.
You know, you can buy that in the store in a bag, right?
Probably
Check.
a lot more fun to make one, though.
It probably
And a
is.
lot.
Right. But it's like homemade ice cream. I mean, it's great to do it for the first couple times, but after that, like, I've got to spend 4 hours feeding ice cubes into this damn thing, so I get a hell no. It is a fun experience, though. All she has to do is mop the floor. Cops won't walk into an room. Absolutely. I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's a short out there. I saw it a long time ago, and it shows the serial killers. Freddy Krueger, Jason, and one other.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, with the Mexican lady. And tracks mud on the floor, and the kid's like, no. And then grandma comes out with a slipper. And you see Michael Myers then mopping the floor. And Freddy Krueger comes up to the door, and he's like, no.
The kid's Mexican mom just opens a can of whoop ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got that slipper, man. I love that thing. Dave says, yeah.
Whenever I hear serial killer, I can't help but thinking of someone's crushing cereal.
Yeah, I can see that. I always think of the movie Hackers. You guys remember that back from, early 90s?
Yeah.
And yeah, the one goofy guy who played Scooby-Doo. His handle was
I remember
Cyril.
Angelina.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, showed some nipple in that one. That was a good shot. Before she had the breast job and all that, of course. But, yeah, that's a good movie. Oh, yeah, of course. Jason, congrats on your Yabonks one. Yeah, buddy. Congratulations, my man. Yabonks is giving things away left and right. I even threw a couple of bit fighters over there, so I got to make sure to send those off tonight. So, Lynn, make sure I do that, please. Dave Price says, I just eat the side pizza. Okay, I'm good with that. I'll eat anything. I could care less. I'm totally good with that. So, since we are on the topic, boys, girls, cats, small dogs, small of the small farm animals, and everyone else who might happen to be here, let's have some fun, shall we? So,
Okay.
in the chat, type hashtag food. We're going to do a $10 giveaway in USDC. So, yes, you guys on the screen are welcome to join. Just type in the chat, hashtag food. And Wynn says, I got it. Okay, good. Somebody's paying attention. And it says we've got 8 people watching. Man, there's going to be a lot of depressed people hearing about this afterwards. Wait, what? Okay, so I'm going to take that off and hide that. Colonel Sanders enters the chat. Absolutely, Dave. Where's he at, man? Bring him in. Wait, isn't he dead? We're going to have a seance now? That would be kind of cool. Oh, great, Mr. Sanders. Please share with us your magic recipe. Jason says, thank you. Hope you're all doing well. Wild Angel, thank you, bud. So, Dave, what, now, you and I have talked about this cookbook for a while, and it's something I think you could definitely do. I mean, you've got the recipes. Once you get this written out and stuff, what do you guys think as far as would be the best way to do a cookbook? Like in a print and go through the publisher, or do you think an ebook would be the quickest, easiest way to do that?
Ebook, slap it up on Amazon, 99 cents a copy.
Okay.
You don't want to charge more than 99 cents because it no longer becomes cost efficient unless you're going to charge over close to almost 30 bucks for the book due to the way that they handle their taxes on items under $1 versus over $1.
That's nuts.
Interesting.
So should that be like a maybe 3 or 5 recipe total per book, and then just do multiples?
You could do a couple of volumes, but I wouldn't do just 3 or 5, right? You're going to want to have, 30, 40 recipes in each volume. But the idea is people are browsing through. They're like, shit, it's 99 cents. Yeah, I'll buy it, right? Versus they're a lot more likely to do that on a whim, impulse, than they are to buy a, $16 paperback, right?
Mhm.
So that's why you do it. It's 99 cents. You're going to sell a lot more copies because it's 99 cents. And due to, again, the differences in the way Amazon handles their fees for items under $1 versus over $1, you make more money that way.
Yeah, make it up in volume. I mean, there's lots of people, who like cookbooks, whether they use them or not.
Yeah, we got a ton of them that never get used.
And I mean, there might also be the option to maybe if there's another venue to accept crypto for it or something. I don't know.
And you might even be able to do if it starts picking up traction stuff and you start getting your name out there, you might be able to do like an actual hardback specialty over at this website or something like that. If somebody really wanted to get crazy, after a year or so and it builds up, take this glorified version like the ultimate cookbook, $29.95. Hell, I don't know. But no, I think that's a good idea, Cyril. Good thinking, buddy.
Yep.
Now, how do you write one of those ebooks? I mean, do you use that in Word or Notepad? I mean, or is it something you do on their site? You guys ever done that or know anything about it?
No, you have the document file, you export it as a PDF, you upload it to their site and go from there. I mean, one of the things a lot of people are doing, especially now with the advent of AI, for both art and for writing as well, is they're coming up with a general storyline that they want, and then they're drawing up 10, 15, maybe 30 different images for it, and then they're putting kids' ebooks online for 99 cents a copy, and it costs them literally nothing to do. They can crank out several of them in a day and then slap it up there, and it doesn't cost them anything really. And some of those books are bound to be sold. There's a lot of apps and different kids tablets that will give you credit for getting certain things on the store, on the kids safe version of the store. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to get out there and make little side hustles like that, with ebooks.
There you go, cool. Rebel. So yeah,
AIs write the books too. like
it's getting to that point. It's getting crazy, but I mean, with the recipe, you're talking very specific configurations to make it really unique. So, and that's where I figured this would be a great adventure to bring you up here, Rebels. We get some ideas, we get some interest rolling there, and in fact, we even had back so fast. Even Wildin says if you need an editor, give her a shout. She is a spelling and grammar Nazi. She gets me in trouble all the time. I'm like, hey, honey, I wrote this description. She's like, that's wrong. It's like, okay, well, never mind. I'm going to go beat myself to death with a stick. It'll hurt less.
They call it self-flagellation,
Exactly. But yeah, so sounds like Wild Angel's willing to give you a hand there, Rebel. And so Jason says, Wild Angel, see, ebook and keep your wife's story out of it. Nothing worse than looking at a recipe and having to skim through a long, drawn-out story about how their great-grandmother used to make this recipe. Good advice, Rose. I like that. That's something that most people wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's good advice. But I mean, the recipes I've come up with, I've come up with them. They're not, they're none of the they're none of the family recipes. So
no, so if you Google a recipe, every time you click on the recipe, there's going to be a couple of paragraphs of them talking about what this recipe means to them or other nonsense.
I find that annoying too.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't buy an autobiography. I bought recipes.
Right. But the fun thing, Rose, is the reason why they do that is because it's actually for search engine optimization. The more descriptive, etc., the more times it's mentioned, or all these different key phrases or keywords, it helps with the SEO. And most of those websites are aggregated websites anyways, thrown together by scripts. So they want the ones that are going to trigger a lot of the SEO because that's ad revenue for them. But that's why there's all those stories in front of recipes.
It's anything like going to a hockey or going to a fight and a hockey game breaks out. I hate it when that shit happens.
Right?
Yeah. What the hell is that shit all about? Come on, I came for a fight. You mean you're playing hockey? No, it's not okay.
It's the preamble to the fight.
You ever been in a hockey fight?
Nope. Been in plenty of other fights, but not hockey fight.
Oh, they're fun. We had, when I was like, I don't know, we were probably like 14 or 15 playing on this team, and there was a bench clearing fight, like where both teams, every single person gets off the bench and all go out on the ice and start slugging each other. The refs and dads and everything are running out there. Oh my God.
And the refs and the dads are fighting, and the popcorn guy gets punched in the head, and that's it. Absolute chaos.
It was chaos. It was complete chaos.
It sounds like fun. And Dave Pie's making fun of me. You're way behind in comments. That Sprouts. Yeah, I am, Dave Pie, man. We're having so much fun, and it just keeps rolling. I hate to interrupt because it gets kind of crazy. So this is fun. When Cyril Amazon autobiography. Interesting. When is there? Now? Too many.
You don't want to read that. You do not want to read that.
Garage sessions.
There you go. There's a title for it right there. People pick it up like, what the hell? Garage session? That sounds like some weird porn thing going. We got to check this out.
I'll sell them for 69 cents. There you go.
Nice.
Perfect. Hey, that's better than most of the porns and stuff. So that's good. You make a screaming deal. Noble's Ice Cream Amaretto. Sour Cure. Noble's Grove Ice Cream Amaretto. I can't even say that, man. That's impressive.
It's a brand.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Ebook would be great. I buy an ebook cookbook. Okay. So there you go, Rebel. Jason said he's in for it, buddy. Yeah, let's get it made. Start banning mess comments. My phone is glitchy. That's okay, JC, man. I am so behind on comments. I'm reading shit from like 20-minute ago conversation. So you're good, brother. It's Friday night. We don't care. We're having fun. That's what this is all about. It says more like memoirs of Garage Goblin. Memoirs of Garage Goblin. I like that. That's good.
There's gonna be some garage goblining tomorrow. Oh shit! Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose. Come on, Rose. Let's see on camera.
Oh,
Get in
yeah.
here, say hi. Come on. Hey, you started this roll. Let's go. Come on. Can we please come on, smile and wave. That's all I ask. Come on, please. For me, please.
Cyril's got his
Hi.
eyebrow so far up right now.
He's got that Vulcan thing going here. Live longer and prosper.
Yep.
See, there you go. Dude, did you try out for the way to Spock position, man? You'd be perfect, brother.
No, they never doing any of the casting calls around here.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, shame on them. Sorry, rude. Happy. Okay, so since we're having fun, we're being crazy. Let's have a little more fun, shall we? Okay, and we had that. Let's count it down. Can we get our timing right? Let's try. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Neat.
This is for $10. See who gets $10 tonight for just chilling with us.
Up, rig.
I
Roll again. I don't want to win again.
You want to go again?
Roll it again. Roll it again.
Okay.
I just entered for fun.
For anybody watching, that's BTK, so he's gonna roll again. So let's do it. Okay, it starts again in 5,
Double it and give it to the next person.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Big money,
yeah,
no
we'll
whammies.
double it and give it to the next person thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna
We just
double
gotta
it.
have
Okay.
them.
I don't have any stable coins. I'm sorry.
Rose,
What?
you won.
You won $10.
Now you have to show your face. You gotta say
Yeah,
thank
come
you.
on,
Lisa.
Rose.
Come on, Rose.
Where's the winner? We want to see the winner.
Come on, everybody in chat. Come on, call out Rose. Tell her to come say hi and
Peer
say thank you or
pressure.
something.
Peer pressure. No, it's
Rosalind,
okay.
Rosalind, Rosalind, Rosalind.
Oh my goodness.
There she is.
She's actually doing it.
She's gonna do it.
Woo!
Yay! Hi, Rose. There she is. There's our girl. How you doing, my dear?
Aw.
Behave.
I behave.
What's the fun in that?
I know.
It's Friday night. We're having fun. Nobody has to behave. It's totally okay. As long as we're not banned or arrested, I don't care.
Yeah.
Life's
So
too
congratulations,
short to be worried about
Rose.
political correctness, anyways.
You won.
You look up political incorrect. It's probably got my picture in there, at least my family portrait, more likely.
What are you gonna do with your 10 USDC, Rose?
Yes.
Buy more White Castle.
Oh.
There you go. You can send the 10 USDC to BTK,
There you
and he
go.
can bring you White Castle tomorrow.
That's
Yes.
true. That's true.
So should I just send that straight over to BTK then?
I'm gonna
You
bring.
got it, dear.
I'll bring. Well, I could go to White Castle. I already got you some snacks, though.
Ooh.
Are they Scooby
Not
snacks?
enough.
Yeah.
Reggie, you got Scooby Duck?
Yeah, but
Wait,
I'm
what?
buying those ones. So
Oh, true.
Well, Tori's never had White,
White
Castle,
Castle?
from White
Really?
Castle. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? All right. I'll
Yes,
bring some
that's
White
why I was gonna have
Castles.
you bring some.
I got the the White Castle's over here by my house, and then it's still about 45 minutes or so, to where Cyril is. So I bring it in this. I have like a cooler thing and put them in. It keeps them okay. I think,
Okay, so-
right?
For the slow kid in the back of the class, what the hell is White Castle, guys? I have no idea.
I think it's like
Oh,
a food
boy.
store or something, isn't it?
It's the burgers, but they're steamed. They cook them on a bed of onions, and they steam them, and they put the bun on there. It's a really old school way to make burgers, and they don't really change out the tray that often, which is nasty. But that's what makes them good. I'm serious. It's
You don't scrub off your barbecue grill, man. You just scrape the big chunks and you cook again. That makes it good.
yeah, and they're square.
they're tiny too. You can eat about 5 of them without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Well, you'll feel it, but
Yeah, you're gonna feel it tomorrow.
it's a lot of grease. It's a lot of goodness.
Well,
you
you'll be
You got-
lucky
you have to like
actually.
onion.
You'll be lucky if you don't feel it until tomorrow.
About 2 hours, your stomach's gonna hate you, is what you're telling me. Okay.
Yeah,
Note to self:
The old-
must visit White Castle.
the old.
You
slip
have
and
to-
slide.
If you go to get White Castle, you have to get a milkshake because the milkshakes at White Castle are so much better than all the other fast food milkshakes. Like way better. So there's that too.
Okay, sounds good. So White Castle sliders are freaking amazing. Rose says, okay. It says it's a classic old school amusement park in Pennsylvania.
You
We're going to an
might,
amusement park.
you might get to see Tori too. I hear her
Cool.
walking around upstairs.
Oh,
Awesome. Let's see, cider burgers. There's one down the street from me. They have holes in them so they cook faster too. You put holes in your burgers?
yeah. There's the patties have little holes in the middle. I think. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All I can think of is that Simpson episode where Homer's used a pickaxe, but holes in the hood of the car. They're speed holes.
Oh,
They make it go
it's
faster.
speed holes.
Right. Yeah. I hate The Simpsons, but I remember that part. Yeah. Oh, see, here we go. Now we're getting called out. Tori. It worked with Rose, guys. Come on. Let's go.
She's not
Where's
Bloody
Tori at?
Mary. You can't summon her by saying her name 3 times in the mirror.
If we click our heels together, does that work? Oh no, that's take me home.
What?
Maybe. If you file up the bubbler, maybe.
Okay, that works. She's still upstairs. Okay. Well, Rose, go in her. She got to come say hi too. I mean, come on, we're having a party here, guys. So,
We'll see.
sounds good. So, I'm share this here real quick. So, a couple nights ago, I had an AMA with Zach from the Bit Fighters, and had a hell of a great time with him. And we actually got to check out the game. What'd you guys think of Bit Fighters, the gameplay?
reminds me of Habbo Hotel and SNES Street Fighter.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I
I've
think
never actually seen it yet.
Oh,
if you
haven't
get
you?
a lot of people playing and chatting and doing hood rat stuff with their friends, that is going to be a lot of fun.
I think so, and especially where you're fighting and betting Bitcoin. And yeah, if you haven't seen the fight time, let me go back here a little bit. See if I can get you. Okay, hide that. Because yeah, we had a couple fights and we went kind of toe to toe. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna pull this full screen so you guys can see. Oh, this one didn't have the audio for the fight.
Yeah, the sound is cool too, but I don't play that. I mean, like, especially if there's like, all the towns and cities. Oh,
Right. It's gonna be pretty wild.
I wasn't sure if you could hear me.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, like go hang out at different places, and I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. What's cool about it, Zach's all about the game too. I mean, he's not trying to like build something to like pump. He's all about the game. So I'm thinking this is gonna be cool.
I think so. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. And I became one of the 1K club card holders because I believe in it and I think it's going to be a good one. And I want to thank Cyril for sending Zach over to me. And because, yeah, I really connected with Zach and with the game itself. It was awesome. And so looks like we have a warning, guys. If all of a sudden you hear alarms coming from my house, don't worry about it. Apparently the wife is setting the kitchen on fire. So nice going, Rebel. You got her motivated to cook and she's crippled. So, yeah. And she's going to burn the house down.
It's doing something productive, and it's something you can stick in your mouth and enjoy later.
I think several things I can stick in my mouth, but we won't go down that road.
Well,
Look at Cyril's face; he knows exactly what's going on. He's like, "Oh man, not even gonna say it, is he? Nope." But
No, I had myself muted because I was talking to Tori because she came down. She finished laying the girls down for bed.
Okay.
it's about time for me to go to bed too.
Is it?
Yeah, just about.
That's fair, Rebel. And I knew we did talk about that before we got on here. So guys, what questions do you have for Rebel? I mean, maybe he's got one secret recipe he can share with us here today in the chat or something, and give you guys a glimpse of that magic cookbook that could be coming out. What do you think, Rebel? You got something for us, buddy?
Yeah, I could share some stuff.
Alpha.
Go.
So,
Let's go.
do you guys want something sweet or something savory?
Something sweet.
Sweet? Yeah, I would say sweet. That's sweet. Sounds good. Everybody, sweet thumbs up. We good?
Yeah, sweet.
Hey, sweet it is.
Well, first I take my skillet and I put enough water to cover the bottom of the skillet. Then I put some peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter in it. It's got to be enough. It's got to be enough so that it makes a sauce. It can't be too watery. Then I put some sour cherries, blueberries, and mango in there. I mix it all around. I make sure that the fruit is warmed up but not cooked. You want it about room temperature. I put some cinnamon in there, some cacao nibs, some nutmeg, and then after that, the only other thing I use is salt and pepper.
Really?
I
Salt and
couldn't-
pepper.
It's a chef thing. It helps draw out the properties of the meal, but you only use a small amount. You don't otherwise it won't go over well. I call it the fruit thing because I'm terrible with names.
I couldn't imagine how it would taste. Well, I mean, like fruity, but with that's interesting. I'm sure it's good.
You could also use flaxseed, hemp seed, and chia seed with it, though. Either for a bit more crunch or because there's too much water in there and you want to soak some of it up.
Interesting.
How do you eat
Okay.
it? Just kind of like a spoon or like put it on something?
Yeah, I usually eat it right out of the skillet, so I'm using a wooden spoon because you don't
Nice.
want to scrape the metal in your food. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want heavy metal, put your stereo on instead, right?
Doing
Absolutely.
that all day at work.
But I mean,
Yeah.
if you do it right, if you get the consistencies right, it's more like baking than cooking. Then it's really delicious. I mean, when I made it this morning for breakfast, I nailed it. Although you can have it for lunch or dinner.
Okay, so Rebel, it looks like a Wild Angel is requesting not only your cheesecake of fish recipe, but also the fruit thing recipe. So yeah, you're gonna have to type that up or something and send it on over. And
99
Make sure she
cents
gets
on
one.
Amazon.
All right.
exactly. There you go.
All right. So if I just put it into the if I just send it to you in a DM, you'll be able to pass it on.
Yeah, or actually, you know what? Post it in the Discord, buddy. Throw it in Down Home Crypto Discord.
Discord, you have 200 characters in the YouTube chat too, which is not much, but
Right, unfortunately. Yeah, post in the Discord. I think there are a lot of the community members who go back and watch this would love to find it. And yeah, if anybody wants to go join the Discord, absolutely, there's the link. Check it out because this kind of stuff that we share, it's not always just crypto. It's not always just about being strategic. It's about having fun. That's why it's Down Home Crypto, because this is where you should be able to go kick your shoes off, relax, and have a conversation with your brothers and sisters and family. And we can play, fun, fight, invest, whatever we want to do. Makes it a ball.
No one's gonna have a problem if I put it in there tomorrow instead of today, though, right?
Oh no, we have to have it right now. Damn it! What the hell?
yeah, come on, when? When, bro?
Yeah. When?
Yeah, I'm not going to want to make it tomorrow. I want to make it right now.
Yeah.
Munchies, right?
Yeah.
If you don't cough, you don't get off.
Yo, cough to get off, my man.
I like that. That's good. That's good. Yeah, whenever you got time, buddy, that would be great. And this would be a great intro to the cookbook. So these have to be in the
You got
first.
bags coming tomorrow. Sorry, I was talking to the wife.
No, you're good, buddy. You're good.
I forgot that I muted myself.
You're totally good, brother. Yeah, I think that would be great, Rebel. And I know it's definitely getting close to your bedtime, but I want to thank you, my man, for coming in here. And I hope we've given you some inspiration to work on that cookbook stuff because I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it actually helps because I was thinking ebook, but then I wouldn't have had any idea what to pay, what to ask for or where to put it. But I always thought ebook would be the way to go because who wants to go with a publisher nowadays, right?
Right. Yeah, it costs way too much and everything else. This is like Cyril was saying. I mean, that's just get it out there, start making some money.
And I mean, how many people use their phones or read books on their phones versus actually reading a book nowadays?
Exactly. I do know one guy who's a big book fanatic, but he's a little weird. So.
Certain
no, I
things
think
are more fun to read as a book, I think, but most things is fine on a tablet or a phone.
I see
Some
Cat
things-
Sulu is coming.
Boo Boo is, yeah, she's
wants
she's
some
just
loving.
making her presence known, saying, you haven't been paying attention to me, but I'm here.
Just say hi to your cat.
Kitty.
Well, Boo Boo says hello to everybody.
Hi, Boo Boo. And Jason
Yeah.
said, I messed up some brownies the other day. I added too much water, then tried to add more flour. It didn't work. That just sounds wrong in so many ways.
I don't normally make brownies, and I don't know if this would work. But instead of trying to use flour, why not trying to add chia seed or flaxseed? It soaks up moisture without adding any extra flour or flavor. It might taste a bit nuttier, but
We're all about nuttier. We're about as nutty as to get right here, buddy.
that's why we're here.
Exactly. This is where all the crazies come to have fun.
Boo Boo just laid down on the F5 key. Oof, I was gone.
Well, let's hope your cat doesn't lay down on the control and F5 key.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Quick
Whoa.
refresh. We're good.
That would, I might have to re-enter my Google info or something.
Oh, that could take like 20 minutes, man. We'd never see you again. It's like, yeah, I'm done. Screw it. I'm going to bed.
Control F5. That's the hard refresh.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Hard
Problem
refresh
solved.
for hard refresh for a hard pussycat.
Yeah, well, no, she's soft. You know, I gave her some kitty vitamins for the past like couple months, and man, I like her coat is just silk. It's like silk. She's so
I love
pretty.
cats. I absolutely love cats.
I'm sorry, I'm petting her right now. It's like she's right here, like directly, like right here, almost on top of my keyboard.
You know, we actually have two cats, and one is named Off Key for that specific reason. When we got her as a baby, she would jump up on my desk and lay down on the keyboard constantly. It's like, get off the keyboard. And we kept saying it's like, okay, your name is Off Key. That's it. So yeah, we have a cat named Off Key.
My parents had a cat named Walmart because my dad smuggled the cat into Walmart while my mom was working there. You know, and he had it like in his shirt, and everybody just saw him like stroking his chest hair when he was going into the store, not knowing it was a cat. So, you know, they called the cat Walmart. It was a female tuxedo cat.
Oh,
Nice. Very pretty.
I didn't name
So,
Boo Boo. She was 8 when I got her.
Okay.
Boo Boo. You know,
That
it's
works. It is a good name. So Wild Angel tried to make something in a hurry for the party and had to toss it. Yeah, I'll bet, Justine. That probably didn't go well at all, buddy. I'm obsessed with actually turning the pages. Okay, so Wild Angel likes the books that you turn pages. So I agree. I think there's both ways to do it. I think ebooks are great in a lot of things, but personally, like when I read The Wheel of Time or sit down and actually read a book, it's got to be an actual hard copy. There's something about feeling it, seeing it, and reading it. I don't know. Probably because I'm old. I saw that, Cyril. Busted. Okay.
I should probably get going around now, anyways.
Sounds good, Rebel. Well,
Right,
thank
man.
you, brother. You have a great night, man. We're going to keep rocking for a bit, guys. But I want to thank you for jumping on here, and I'm looking forward to being part of getting one of your first copies of the cookbook, my man.
And thanks
Well,
for the
yeah,
recipe.
you probably will. And thanks for inviting me to the Funny Farm.
Absolutely. Been a blast, my man. You have a great night. We'll catch you later, brother.
I'll try you too.
Later.
It was a
Take care, Rebel.
pleasure meeting you, BTK.
Yeah, man, you too. Hope to see you on here again.
Yeah, I'll be around. And see you later, Cyril.
Have a good one.
And
Later,
I'll be around tomorrow morning to torment you in chat as usual.
Perfect. All right. My menu of evil for the morning. I love it. Thanks, Rebel. Have a good night, buddy.
You too. Bye.
Catch you later. Okay, so let's catch up, see where I'm at. Let's see. I'm upset. Okay, so we talked about the pages. Only post half of it, the other half not announced. Ooh, there you go, Dave. I see. That's evil. That is very evil.
All
Here's
the
the free
ingredients
person.
are free, and then how to cook it, you got to pay for it.
Ooh.
Every third ingredient leave out. Just blackline it. Every third one. Like, there
You
you
should
go.
do it the other way. Release how to cook it, but have like don't say the ingredients. Just have like some nomenclature that you have to like look up, like A001, like chicken. It like, and then you have to reference it with the other 99-cent copy.
You need a secret decoder ring.
Everyone will use it so much. It'll be popular. Trust
You
me.
got to buy an NFT.
Well, I'm launching a token too, so you guys should
But
buy
you-
that.
You got to buy an NFT that contains the decryption algorithm to
Yeah,
decrypt
yeah.
the recipe.
Oh, you can get, and if you buy a whole bunch of NFTs, then you have a bunch of NFTs too.
I like it. Okay. So this is getting great. We're going down the rabbit hole. Lana says, thanks for the recipes. Nice to meet you. Absolutely, Rebel. Thank you, brother. And I can do redaction. Redaction. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, every third recipe, just redact it. Yep. That'll cost you. Now, if you want it all in one, then it's $1.99. Yeah. And AC Trades. Hey, Austin Clark, buddy. How you doing, my
Oh,
man?
dang. The
What's up, Austin?
Clarkster. What's up?
How you doing, brother? Yeah, we're just chilling Friday night, having some fun. Just had Rebel in here talking recipes and food and all kinds of craziness. Then we jumped on the books. And, for our second surprise guest, this man is a book monster. Absolutely insane about reading. And the guy can dissolve a Robert Jordan book in like a day. It's insane how much he reads. And I know several of you have seen him hiding and lingering and lurking in the Discord. He's kind of a creepy dude. But I would like to introduce you to the one and only Mr. Qrow.
Hello, buddy.
Hello.
How's it going?
Welcome, buddy.
It's going good.
Good. You gotta put your mic close to your mouth. You sound all muffled like you're eating it.
Like I'm eating it? Okay.
Yeah, and you echo a little bit. So, for those who don't know, and Wild Aim says, "Hi, Qrow." Qrow is like one of my adopted kids. Now, I met Qrow because he went to high school with my youngest daughter. They graduated the same year. And so just kind of got to know him, and then I brought him on at Nashua as an electrician. So BTK, this will be right up your alley.
Oh,
And he was like my younger self. It's like, okay, come on in. And right out of high school, got him in, starting to pull wires, things like that. You're on your, third year now, Qrow?
I am on my third year, yes.
good for you.
Third year. And in fact, I just went down, saw them today, and I talked to Dan, the supervisor, and Qrow, and I asked Dan straight up, said, hey, when are you going to make Qrow the Kiwi and take my slot? What's it going to take to get him in that position? So, yeah, I think he's going to be a much younger, much more motivated version of me, since he's starting a whole lot earlier than I did. So,
Gonna try.
excellent. Now, Qrow, we were talking about books a minute ago. Now, I know that you are like a book freaking monster. But we asked the question about ebooks or paper books. What's your preference and why?
If I can get my hands on a real book, that's way more enjoyable, way just a better experience, like the turning the page, like we talked about. But ebooks are definitely more convenient. I can get my Kindle Paperwhite and load thousands of books on there and go camping with it and be set for weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain books, the ones you really want to read or really excited, cool to have it as a book. You know what I mean? But 99% of things.
Right.
Open it up and just shove your face in there and deep inhale the book smell.
Sit in your chair with an actual book. You turn the pages. You have your cup of coffee. It's a little different. I don't know.
I agree. And, it's funny you said that, Cyril, as far as putting your face in. I do that with computer parts. I'm a computer nerd. Always have been. And I get a brand new motherboard, and there's nothing like the smell of sliding out a motherboard out of a static bag, brand new from the factory, and taking a sniff. That's like, I can smell technology. It's awesome.
Yeah, it'd be like, I can smell the cancer.
Yep. I'm sure BTK can understand what I'm talking about.
There's certain types of, or like makes of solder that I like. People are like, oh, this stuff is better than this is solder. Use this solder for this. The only reason I buy solder is because of how it smells. I buy the stuff that smells the best when I'm soldering. Straight up.
I've never heard that about solder. What the hell? What's wrong with you, BTK?
Yeah, there's a company here. Well, I'm not going to say the state, but I won't dox myself. But there's one company in my state that makes solder. It's the sweetest smelling solder that I've ever used, and it's all I use now. It's not quite the best solder that I've ever soldered with, but it smells the best by far, and it's all I use now.
You are a very, very strange man. I have never heard anybody reference
this solder is sweet. This solder is salty.
When you're sitting there soldering all day, you don't care. You get good at soldering. You could solder with anything, and then you just want the stuff that smells all right,
I would much rather have the high quality solder. I'm not going to worry about a
come
joint
on.
or something breaking down or something. I'd rather have quality on my electronics. Thank you.
The low quality stuff makes a connection too, but it smells good.
This coming from an electrician. Oh, for God's
I'll
sake.
be resoldering it in a couple months anyway. When I change it, it's all homemade crap. It's not like I'm fixing things for somebody. Like, I guarantee it's gonna last you 10 years. No. I used the good smelling solder, and this is junk parts from my parts box.
I guarantee I will be resoldering in 3 weeks but it smells really good.
Hey man,
that's comical. I like that. And Jason said, "Good luck to you, Qrow." And yes, Qrow is doing really good. I'm really proud of him. Like I said before, he's like one of my adopted kids. And so I wanted to bring him on and have some fun. But the real thing here, guys, is you guys always see me here researching and excited and upbeat and everything like that. But you know what? That is not always my persona. And in fact, I'm sure Qrow can tell us a few stories about me where I am. At work, I was that hard ass. I was the one dude that when he came up, you're like, oh shit, here he comes. Oh,
here comes Mr. Clean.
Yeah. It's funny because the supervisor, Dan, who was my boss, I surpassed him in education. I got my journeyman card before he got his. and all the way around. People wouldn't even ask him anything anymore. They'd always ask me. It's like, hey, Jim, what's going on over here? It's like, okay, let me show what's up. Because they knew that, they couldn't get answers out of Dan. It was horrible.
The whole construction industry is just passing the buck and giving answers that allow you to escape quickly with very little information or commitment.
Right.
And if you can do that, you'll be a great general contractor. I'm not kidding. Yeah,
exactly. AC Trade said, I genuinely spit out my water hearing Billy say that with solder. Yeah, Austin, man, I feel the same way. I'm like, you do what? The hell? But I wasn't drinking anything. I would have spit all over my keyboard. It would have been horrible. And Cyril says, Austin, when we meeting up again? Oh, man, we got to have a party. I think that would be wild. I got to do a road trip out there and party with you guys for a weekend.
Yeah, it's been over a year now since our last Northeastern U.S. meetup that we did for crypto. It was great.
That was fun, man.
We played mini golf, outdoor laser tag.
Yep. Escape rooms. We abused JoJo at midnight on his birthday, live on stream.
Yep, we did. Because he was turning 18, so now I was legally allowed to punch him in the nutsack.
Mm-hmm.
So
and we did.
He went on live stream after midnight, and he was running from me, and so you could see me like chasing him down to smash him in the
like you see me in Austin in the background with like a beer. Like great.
I love this. Only on Freaky Friday do we hear these stories. It's great. And if somebody was trying to do that to me, I would grab something big and heavy. It's like, okay, bring it. Fights on. Let's play.
Well, it kind of sucks because something happened that day that made me realize that I had peaked in life and nothing was ever going to be like better than that.
Right.
We were playing mini golf, and there was this one course where you're standing on the pad, right? And it goes through a tunnel and then kind of curves down to the side. And
it makes a 90-degree turn after the tunnel.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And the tunnel, basically the hole is on the other side. And I was like the first person because I had landed my ball first on the previous hole. And we were all standing there, and I said, all right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to whale this ball. It's going to ping pong around inside off of this, off of that, off of that, off of that, inside the tunnel, and then I'm going to get a hole in one, right?
And you said it confidently.
Yeah.
Of course you did. That's Cyril.
Yeah. No, I said, this is what's going to happen. And so I whale the hell out of the ball, and it ping pongs around inside, drops, and then you can see it through the tunnel roll off down the corner. And I walk in, I go, and then I immediately run out the other side, and I say, guys, you got to come see where the ball is. And it was in the hole, so I got a hole in one on that, doing exactly what I said I was going to do. And the odds of that happening, I knew that I just used up all my luck. And
that's it, game over. I'm dying.
Yep.
You had to like walk through this tunnel and turn right to see the hole, right? So Cyril, he goes and he walks over, disappears into the tunnel, turns right like for like a second, like only like 1 second, and then realizes the ball's in the hole, but like jumps back into our view so that we knew that like he didn't mess with this at all. And he was like, guys, it's just completely freaky. But I mean, like, the thing that got me was like he just walked over and said it confidently, it's gonna bounce off here, and like pointed like 16 different places, and he just smacks the thing, and it's in the hole. Like, what?
Yeah. After that, you got to give up. I mean, what's left to do? I mean, that yeah.
Nothing really. Like I could go
Right.
climb Mount Everest tomorrow, and it wouldn't fucking matter because more people have climbed Mount Everest than have called and then done a shot like that. So
there you go. So, man, Cyril's good knowing you, brother. We're gonna miss you. So yeah. Cyril's signing off permanently, I guess. Game over.
Yep.
I beat everything there is to beat. I'm just done. So, speaking of games, boys and girls, cats and dogs, small form animals, let's have another one, shall we? We're going to do this with a pair. That's two. Not one, but two. Of Bit Fighters. That's right. Yeah. Bit Fighter mint card. So, type in the chat, #BitFighter, just like see there. and I will be sending these over on the AVAX blockchain once we're done. And of course, if you win one of these, you got to DM me in Discord. And so, because I will forget, I'm making a list here. So I'm going to write down 2 Bitfighters. And if you haven't checked out Bitfighters, it's an absolute blast.
He's checking it twice.
Yeah, I'm making a list. I'm just getting smarter about this. But yeah, now also there is one thing. If you guys didn't watch the AMA, I'd highly recommend checking that out because it was more of just us playing games and ripping this game apart, talking about all the details. But there is one thing. You can actually create a gang. So I'm going to create a Serenity gang. So if you want to be a part of that gang, and I'm saying you have to, but if it's something you're going to do and want to be a part of, great. I'll put a link there. And yes, a gang leader does get, I think, 2%. It's one of those I just put back into the stream and give out to you guys. But if you decide to mint a Bitfighter, hey, I'd love to be a part of the gang because we're going to do some crazy, stupid shit. And what I talked to Zach about is I want to have literally competitions, the bracket fighting championship, where we get, this community, we bring our fighters in, we battle out to the last man standing for prizes. He says, yeah, we can do that. That's going to be part of the game.
How about
So
trash
I'm looking
talk?
forward. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be vicious.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
I already started with Mad Hatter from Pillars. Oh, yeah. As soon as, because I did my AMA Wednesday night. I talked to Zach and I'm like, okay, anytime during the day. He's like, how's 9 o'clock at night? I'm like, are you serious? Okay, hey, 9 o'clock it is. That works for you. I'll be there. Well, Mad Hatter got him to do it the day before at like 1 in the afternoon. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. How come you get at a reasonable time, but then Mad Hatter only went for 30 minutes? I went for 3 hours. I mean, come on, man. You can't dive into a game in 30 minutes. No.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. So, yeah, but definitely hashtag Bitfighter in the chat there, guys. And we're going to give away 2 Bitfighters just to have some fun on Friday night. So,
Woohoo! Success.
oh, you heard it
I
mint
love
too.
that Dr. Bits. The success when you mint a Bitfighter pre-sale card. Dr. Bits audio plays.
Right, it does. You know what? Let's do that. Let's have some
You
fun.
gonna mint one?
I'm gonna mint one. Yeah.
Woohoo! Success. I love Dr. Bits.
It's hysterical. The rap video they created to talk about Genesis City and all that, it's pretty damn funny. And Zach was telling me that all of that is done with AI. The voice, the story, everything. It's all AI generated. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to share a window. No, Chrome tab. Bitfighter should be that one. Include audio. I'll include the audio just for you, BTK.
Thank you.
Sure.
I love
Okay,
audio.
there we go. So here is the, let me throw the website in there. First, when we go home, I'll give you guys the home website so you can go do your research, whatever you want to do. I'll drop that in the chat there. Okay, so here's the Bitfighters thing. You go to the mint. Now, there's 2 different kinds of Bitfighters. There's the Drip Fighter, which supports the Drip community, which, I'm not into. Then there's the Bitfighters, and that's what we're going to mint. But if you want, there's a 1K Club card. Now, if you get to be a 1K Club card owner, you get to fight in the prize fights. The first one I won. I was champion. I'll have to show you guys the picture of that one. But the other one starts this weekend, and the prize is $200. But you have to have a 1K Club card to get that. And then next one is going to be $500. And then they're going to launch the project. So if it's something you're interested in, the next card is $218, and they go up like 0.3 or 0.55% after each card. But we're going to mint some Bitfighters. So reference code, like I said, if you want to be part of the gang, there you go. There's the referencing, and all it is my wallet address. So I'm going to try to put myself into. Oh, I already swapped. Okay, try to put my Bitfighters into my own gang. I don't think I can. I think it's going to default. We'll give it a shot. And it costs 0.002 BTC, which is what, about $6?
Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, let's do it. And let's verify it is on the AVAX blockchain. So we have 0.009. Okay, ready? And go. And MetaMask, and you have to give it a max again, as always. Yeah. Sign that one. That one.
It's thinking.
Think I can. There it is. There's my approval. Okay.
AVAX.
Yep.
Success.
Success. I love it.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah. I like that. I'm a sound design guy. I just love stuff like that.
Let's do one more.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna hop off here
No way.
because I think
Okay,
we
okay.
were looking at playing a game of Unstable Unicorns.
Oh,
Oh,
So
I love that
Well,
game.
we're pretty unstable. Don't we qualify?
yes, the most unstably of the unstable unicorns.
Exactly.
Well, you guys
That's
have
what-
fun.
Absolutely. Cyril, thank you for hanging out with us, brother. Always a good time, my man.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me pop on up here and ramble for a bit.
Absolutely. That's what Friday night's all about, brother. Hanging out with friends, family, having fun. So you guys enjoy your night. Give the girls hugs, kisses, all that. And we'll catch you next time, brother.
We'll do. See you guys.
See you tomorrow,
Thanks,
bud.
Cyril. Take care, buddy. Okay, so since we've done that, you guys have seen the mincing side. Let's give away some bit fighters, shall we?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah,
success.
success. Oh, I gotta share the right screen. Hold on. Share. No, stop share. Yeah, stop screen. It's one thing I hate about something with my system. I have to keep going to a different window. So, there it is. Giveaway tool. Okay, and share that. Okay, we got 7 entries, guys. You got a quick second to throw in your hashtag Bitfighter, like see on the screen, for a chance to win a pair. That's 2, not just one, but 2 Bitfighters. And everybody says, "Night, Cyril." JC says, "See you later, Cyril. Have a good weekend." And Waldane says, "Night, Cyril. Girls need to get girls need to get together again." Yeah, we'll definitely get you guys together again. See what kind of trouble they get into. Okay, we ready? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Winner of 2 Bit Fighters this fine evening is going to be
Dave
Dave
Fine!
Fine!
Nice!
my
Congrats.
man, the Band Hammer Master. Yeah, don't mess around with Dave Fine. He will swing that hammer and knock you into last week.
Heck yeah.
Perfect, Dave Fine.
And then
Shoot me
make
your,
memes about you.
exactly.
That's
Email your
forever.
wallet address, Dave Fine. I'll get those sent over to you, buddy. I'll put that down on my list. Dave Fine, the man with the hammer.
Yeah, don't underestimate the Dave Fine memes, man.
Dude, he is like a meme master from hell.
It's true.
Okay, so here's the trick, gentlemen. I have to go fill my ice water because I've got absolutely nothing. So I'm going to leave you alone with the 2 electricians here to ramble and socialize unsupervised. Sorry, whatever they may say or do is not my responsibility to our AI overlords.
It's the BTK and Qrow show now?
It is,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, he's just out like that.
Oh,
Wow.
what the hell?
Well, so you've been doing
I'm still here.
awkward. But no, I was gonna say, so you've been doing electrical work for 3 years or longer than that?
4 years, because I had to
4
do work a year at my company to get my school paid for.
Okay. And then, are you in like some type of an apprenticeship, or you just went straight to a company?
I went straight to a company, but I got my apprenticeship card.
Okay. Yeah, it works a little different here. I'm in the union here, and we have different programs. There's like an A apprenticeship program, which takes 5 years, and then you'll top out and you'll become a journeyman. And then there's like B programs where you don't have to go to school, but you have to like come up through the ranks on the job. But you can't get the top rate. You have to go into the A program for that. So that's how it worked for us. So I went through the whole apprenticeship like that.
In Idaho, if you join a union as an apprentice, they don't treat you as well as I think they should. The pay's not the best.
Really?
But once you get your journeyman's card, that's when they really start treating you well.
Yeah, see, I'm spoiled because on the East Coast here, the rates are higher than they are in a lot of places in the country. But the thing about that is, like, I'll go 4 or 5, 6, 7 months without a job, sitting on the book, because they just can't hire that many guys.
Yeah.
There's not as many big jobs going union, and using the A guys and stuff. But I'm on a job right now that I took a little bit of a lower rate on, and it allowed me to just jump the entire list of people waiting because nobody wanted to go there. So do stuff like that. But we do sit a lot.
Yeah, I work. You probably already know this because you know Serenity, but I work for a modular company, so we always have work. We always have the next project.
Okay,
coming up.
yeah,
We're always
those,
planning
like-
for the next thing.
Yep. And it's all just like rough-in stuff usually, right? Like,
No, it's the whole shebang.
Oh.
We rough wire it, and then we install the devices.
yeah, it's everything. Those like drop-in modular like buildings and stuff, basically, right?
Yeah.
I've seen those. They're starting to do stuff like that on some of the jobs here, but most of the jobs I've been on have been like, I spent a few years at a pharmaceutical plant. We built a college. Right now we're building a hospital. So it's like, you can't, I guess they don't drop those in place or whatever. So they get a
Right.
bunch of us to come and, they have crazy specs in these places. You can't run MC or anything like over to an outlet. It all has to be in pipe in the walls, and
It's industrial.
yeah, it's pretty over the, it's just these jobs with these insane specs.
That is
So-
my one thing that I have wanted to do, but I've never had the opportunity, is to bend EMT.
Ben conduit, yeah,
Yeah.
EMT is fun. Hand bending is fun, but to tell you the truth, my favorite size of pipe to bend is 1.5 inches, because 1.25 inches is technically the largest size you can bend with a hand bender. But the minute you get to 1.5 inches, you just can't do it anymore. But 1.5 inches is the smallest diameter of the pipes that you would be using a big Chicago bender for, like the automatic ones. You stick for the very large pipes. So I love running that stuff. And a lot of the guys are afraid of those Chicago benders too. It just takes a little getting used to, But
Everyone's always scared to try something for the first time.
I hope you get the opportunity, man, because running pipe is, it's one of the things I love. I got into that, but the real, what I like is like control work, instrumentation, fire alarm, the little wires and tweaker
Right.
screwdriver stuff. But
I never really get the chance to do that too much where I work. We mostly run a flexible metal conduit to everything we do, and then
Good old
they stream that on
FMC, yep.
site. Oh,
yeah, pulling the pipe. But it's cool. I mean, it's work, it's electrical work. You get to do it all. Pulling MC through studs, I did tons of that, but sometimes I was just working on towers too, climbing a line towers. I was telling Serenity about that. So, being a union electrician, you get to do all kinds of different things, which is nice.
What I'm doing
Sometimes.
mostly right now is I'm wiring the houses from the roof. I
Okay.
did work on the roof, which is pretty cool.
They have like units up there, like heaters or any kind of HVAC stuff up on the roof. That's what we're always doing up on the roof.
This project, yes, but not always, because it changes every project, which is nice, because sometimes you get a project and you're like, I don't like this one, I want to go to the next one, can this hurry up?
The one last summer, I was doing roof penetrations with a little stub of pipe. I'd bring the MC over to a junction box and then stub a pipe up, drill through the roof of this warehouse like, I don't know, 60-70 times to hit all these points. And rain the shavings down, shove the pipe in, then go up on the roof. It's cool though. You run around and do a lot of cool stuff.
Looks like Serenity's got a video up.
Oh, what's that?
So this, guys, this is Nashville Builders. This is where I was an electrician and where Qrow works right now. And this is from their website. Give you a quick little glimpse. This is one of their ads they run. But you can kind of see the plant. And this is literally like a huge-ass aircraft hangar almost.
That's where
And-
you prefab everything?
Yeah, we prefab everything. So this is literally the floors. They're building the floor on this trailer chassis. And then it's actually rolled from station to station by chains on the floor. And so we actually have house rolls where the whole damn house gets rolled down the line. And so I'm just going to let this play for a sec. And you see, and he's babbling about it, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, this is the floor aspect. And you can see it's actually built out. And then from here, it gets rolled into the next forward, in the next bay. And they add the plywood, the layering. Then they set the walls pre-built into place and attach them. And so it's really pretty cool.
Not bad. Yeah, I've seen these before. I think the warehouseless, I can't remember, but I've seen stuff like this. You know, we do a lot of prefab now with the commercial, like the industrial commercial stuff too, except it's not the whole thing, but we'll make we'll plan out all the conduit runs, all the boxes and things, and some of the stuff they'll make up in the shop. Like they'll take boxes, knock them out, put the connectors in, and put a piece of MC in it, and just like put it in a box, and one box is full of that, and the guys will go around and put them up instead of just buying a box of boxes, a reel of MC, and a bunch of connectors, which I personally prefer. The prefab at that, like what you guys are doing, it's like, you know, like you do that, but on these different jobs, they always try to plan all this prefab to save time, money, and everything. It ends up taking so much longer because you have to suss through boxes of prefab material. It's like, oh no, that's for this room. It's like, dude, just get some competent dudes in there, get them a whole bunch of material, and say, here's the prints, man. You know,
Right.
I prefer that, but the prefab is getting huge, you know, so I guess it's making people money. But as far as the guy installing it, I'm not into prefab.
And you know, it's funny, the prefab guys, the guys that go out on site and connect all these boxes, it's like a giant erector set, literally, is what these things are like.
That's
and
what
so,
it turns into, yeah.
Yeah, but it's crazy. The guys on site, they're making like $200 an hour to go out there and just make the connections. I mean, my whole job was to go through the prints. And I was
full
looking
package, right?
No, they're just the electricians that go in. Yeah.
Dude, I need to do that.
I know. Crazy, huh?
Prefab stuff now.
Right. But yeah, it's one of those where most of my time I would spend from the prints, I'd look at this entire structure. And this could be, you know, like this apartment building I'm showing right here. It could look something like this here. And this whole building is made up of little boxes. And so I have to figure out from the panel box or the service entrance, you know, 8 boxes over, has to route through 3 different apartments to get to this place over here. And I have to do that whole aspect top to bottom. And then you cut that apart. And so you think about all the connections, the pathways, things like that. And it was very labor intensive to calculate and figure it out. And then you're doing voltage drops across this. And so it made it really interesting. I enjoyed it. It was like a giant jigsaw puzzle from hell. But that's what I was doing. And that's where Qrow is stepping up to my position, was of that point of not only knowing the building end to end for the electrical system, going through all the code references, everything like that, but also running the crew who are doing this and guiding them, teach them, and draw them prints that they can utilize. Because you don't take a print right from engineering, because that just has just gibberish and shit on it. It's all wrong. So spent a ton of time doing that. But yeah, that's what's really unique about this, is it can be a huge apartment building and still go in a modular stasis. And so, yeah, these are just some of the buildings we built. And that was National Builders. So it's a lot of fun. It's very interesting. But now, Qrow, you know, you've seen a lot of these streams. You've been here through this journey, but I've known you for years now. And you know, a lot of people think that I'm just that nice, easygoing, always happy, always upbeat. Is that my norm when I'm at work?
Get a little shitty at work sometimes. I do too.
He's great, and he's in a good mood. And then someone says the wrong thing, and then usually I'm in the sidelines, and for me, it's just grabbing a bag of popcorn and watching him yell at someone or chew someone's head off, and it's pretty entertaining, honestly. But being on the other side of that, because I've been on both spectrums, it's it's an experience.
It can be stressful when you're running the whole thing as like, well, you say manager, I would say like foreman would be like what that position would be for us.
And then you got the upper management, and they're always screaming, "Go faster, do more, get it perfect." And you know, I could go through an entire 6-story building with 300 boxes in it, and get everything perfect. Fix the engineers, fix the architecture, fix everybody else's shit.
It
Even
doesn't
tell them, hey,
matter.
look, you got a
Are you
code
done yet?
violation here. No, their thing is, well, why'd you miss that one thing? How could you be so stupid? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I fixed everybody's shit across the board and saved you guys millions of dollars, and I missed one thing, and you're gonna freak out? Yeah. So yeah, it's stressful, but for me, I enjoyed it. I always try to go in with a happy, positive attitude, and it was always, hey, come on, guys, we do a little more, we push a little harder. But I was very big on neat and tidiness, and so yeah, I would come down. I would get the dad voice because I use the same voice on my kids. What are you doing? I'm like, oh God.
Did they get you with bundling?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Dude, bundling is the worst word in the code. But we had one job. I was an apprentice at the time, and my foreman. We were on this job for 2 years, right? So maybe like 3-4 months into this 2-year-long job, and there wasn't a lot of us there. We finally get some walls up, get some stuff roughed in like some part of the building or whatever. So we call the inspector for the first time. Hey, can you give us these rooms? They want to come in and finish them, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, oh yeah, sure. This guy's a little bit of a hard ass. My foreman was a complete dick, right? Total clash right off the bat. Ended up telling the inspector, right? Mind you, 3-4 months in his 2-year job. This is our inspector. Go fuck yourself, right? Awesome. I learned what bundling was on that job because this guy, he'd come through, he'd walk around with, the guy's name was Tom, my foreman. He'd walk around with Tom and just be like, and it would be fine. Everything would be fine. He'd look up like in some random corner, be like, I don't like this. It looks like bundling over here. Some bundling over here, and just like we had to get every piece of MC in that whole building perfectly straight, no more than 6 in a bundle, secured every 3-4 feet, whatever the hell he wanted, right? Like just through the whole building. There was so much extra work we had to do because he told him to go fuck himself. And after a while, my foreman would stop going with the inspector because he'd just fail everything. He'd find something, right? So he started having me and I was a 3rd-year apprentice at that time, Qrow. I would go with the inspector, but I had a great rapport with him. I was like, oh, I don't care. I'm learning how to do this stuff. Like, what's up? No, I'll fix that. I'd bring my tools, anything he wanted. I would just go fix. I wouldn't give him any shit.
Right.
And I started going with him, and he just started passing everything every time. He would come in, he'd be like, oh, what you got for me today, kid? He'd go look at it like, oh, it's good. But he'd really check it, stick his tester into all the outlets. And like, oh, no, it looks good, man. He'd pass it, no problem. So that was my job after a while. Just, oh, the inspector's here. Like, I don't care what you're doing. Just go with him.
Right. And that's the same thing I had is, I built up a great rapport with all the inspectors. And, I mean, they'd walk in. It's like, hey, how you doing? Jim, how's it going? But it's like, great, yeah. And sometimes they'd poke their head in the door. It's like, did it pass? I said, yeah, it's golden, brother. You want to check it? Like, yeah, you say it's good, it's good. Have a nice day. Later. That was it. I got to that point where sometimes he wouldn't even get out of his truck. He would just pull up.
No, it's
Is it
once
good? Yeah.
he trusts you and this and that. It'd be like, oh yeah, we did that, and he knows all the rooms now. He's been coming every once in a while.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, we did those rooms up there. That, those ones. It's like, oh yeah, all right, let's whatever.
Right. You're golden, exactly. So and that's one of those things. It's interesting to find out, especially about people on camera and stuff or behind the scenes, because I mean, we know each other through Discord, through the AMAs, things like that. But to really learn about people behind the scenes, it's like with you, BTK. I've seen you in Discords, I've talked to you all kinds of places, but until we got here on camera and got to chat.
Sorry.
No, I think it's great, and this is what Freaky Friday is all about, guys. I want you guys to come up here, be a part of this, and just have some fun with this. So, here's the deal: if anybody would like to hop up right now and kick it with us for the last little bit till the end of the stream, there you go. There's the link in the chat right there. That'll bring you backstage, and it'll pull you right up with us. And come hang out with us, have some fun, say hi, let's see your smiling face, or even if you want to hide behind a PFP, that's okay too. This is not a AMA. This is not something we're researching. This is family having fun together. So, hop up anytime.
You definitely don't have to get on camera. Just audio only is fine.
Yeah, totally cool with that. BTK, after our last chat, when you and I were on stream together, and you say, Serenity, I think we need to have more of a party. We need to have multiple people. And so that's where I took your advice, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here. And I think this has been one of our best Freaky Fridays yet. because yeah, it's been just an ongoing party. It's been a ball. We've talked about everything and probably a lot of things we shouldn't have, but yeah, who cares? It's Friday night.
A lot of food. A lot of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it would be a good food show because yeah, Rebel's whole deal was to bring the food in and yeah, I love it. And while Angel says she loves the energy night, well, thank you, dear. We're trying to keep the Friday night party going. In fact, I even messaged you Bonks a second ago, said, hey, jump on up here, brother. And he said, sadly, he can't right now. He's dealing with a goose. And the goose is amazing, and it's not Maverick. Martin? What was the new goose's name?
Oh, I was on the phone during the stream, and I
Oh,
apologize.
dude, you suck.
I know.
Okay. I want to say it was Marty. Martin, something real close to that. Somebody tell me, what was the new goose's name? A beautiful goose. And I had to look up the breed because the feathers were like this. Martin, thank you. Martin the goose. Feathers are like lace. I mean, it's like this big flowing, elegant gown down the body. And so I'm like, wait, that is weird. So I had to Google it and found a picture and stuff. It's really pretty neat. But yes, apparently he is helping Martin the goose right now, getting settled in. So he couldn't join us tonight. But if anybody wants to, right there's the link. Seriously, you can ask these guys here. You click that link, you come backstage, I click, and you're up, and away we go down the rabbit hole.
It is pretty easy. As long as you have a Google account.
Yes. Yeah, you do have to verify. And actually, I just set that up because in the last couple of weeks, we've had the same guy come in and just being an ass. Just a total dick. And it's like, man, I don't want to deal with your shit. So I turned Dave Fi loose on him. I was like, here, moderator, man, have fun. Just mess him up. And so he did that last week for us. And then he hopped into Yabonks stream today. And sure as shit, away he went. It's like, oh, man. Poor Yabonks. I felt so bad for him. Had a troll to start with. But it ended up an awesome stream. And thankfully, Dave Fi did an awesome job. And he didn't even bother us tonight. So that's awesome. Thank you, Dave Fi, brother. Man, I love the fact you're always on guard, protecting us, keeping us safe out there. And for those who don't know, Dave Fi, I actually asked him to get up here with me sometime, but you see, Dave Fi's big passion is to find the scammers, to keep us safe. That's his job. He goes out and researches and finds all this stuff and brings us the information to make sure we know what's going on. So yeah, he really is the guardian of not only the crypto space, but the social space. So thank you, brother, for all your hard work and keeping us safe out here.
Daddy Dave.
Yeah. And if you mess with him, he will release Chucky and fuck you up.
But forever now.
Yeah, I like it. So what do you guys think? I know we're getting close to the end of time. I think we need one more giveaway.
Oh.
Let's see, it says we got 6 people watching, so we're 3 of them. So let's go 2 more bit fighters. What do you guys think? Dave says, I'm just a meme guy. Dave, man, we know better than that, brother. You are much more than just a meme guy. Yeah, see, there's the evil face.
Exactly.
Don't mess with Dave Fi.
Don't underestimate Dave.
Exactly. Okay, so let me pull this up again, and I probably broke something somewhere. Stream here. Nope. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so choose a stream. In fact, I'm going to share while I do this. So share screen. I don't know if I want to see the condition of the troll from earlier. Oh, I do. Man, I want close-ups. I want to find out just how bad Chucky did mess him up. Because, yeah, I guarantee Dave got older. It's right. Cujo style, baby, right there.
Both the guys are one-armed mech.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
You're one-armed mech.
Yeah, my one-arm mech. So in mech.game, I did a video on them a while back, and I'm running a couple mechs. And every week they have a leaderboard. And so I got tops of the leaderboard last week, so I got a free mech. It's like a $400 value. And so I'm like, great, okay, I'll get my mech, he'll get 2 more weapons, and I can select which one's the better ones, and I can roll them around to get the best configuration. And I ended up with 1 mech who holds his weapon with both hands. So he didn't get 2 weapons, he gets 1. It's just like the one-arm mech. Man, I got gypped. This is messed up. Now, he is a rare mech. There's only 5% of all mechs are the Maverick status, so it's a cool rare mech. But at the same time, he has half as many weapons, and the weapon they gave him sucked. And it's like, oh man, come on. So yeah, it's a.
You could fight with your other one and then hold that one in case the mechs go to the moon.
Right, and see that's the thing is this is one of the rares, so I just kind of put him aside. I was like, okay, he's cool. He's a Maverick class mech, but yeah, I was just really hoping for another set of weapons so I could pick and choose some good ones. Sadly, that wasn't the case, but that's okay.
All right, well, I get it now. I had no idea. I was like, one-arm bag.
Exactly. So we're gonna make this fun. Oh, I got one. We're gonna
You're
go-
giving away tools?
Oh hell no.
It says giveaway tool.
I need to.
Okay, so I'm gonna make you work for this one, guys.
Save us. Nice.
There you go. Hashtag save us Dayfi. Because this is in honor of our protector, our guardian, Dayfi, crazy Chucky man who has the memes from hell and will swing that hammer to knock your ass out. Step out of line. And this is for 2-bit fighters. So type in the chat, hashtag save us Dayfi, just like you see on the screen. Sorry, Chloe. Hold on, puppy one's out. Like, let me out. Okay, girl.
Oh, the puppy.
Yeah, I don't know if saw her earlier, but I lifted her up. That's Chloe. Yeah, she's definitely part of the family. She's getting old up there, but she is always at my feet. It's like she turned into my dog, and I don't know how. She's actually the wife's dog, but yeah, I'm her person. So there you go. Save us Dayfi says save us Dayfi. There you go. Just kind of asking yourself for help, isn't it, Dayfi?
Just
counterintuitive.
Wanted to come say hi, and she's laying on the couch, and she looked at me like, "You want to do what now?"
Oh, dude, you got to bring Mouse in here. Okay, so guys, you'll get a kick out of this one. So Qrow has a dog named Mouse. Well, you would think it's a nice, cute little puppy, right? You name a dog Mouse, it should be a nice, fluffy little. No, it's a freaking horse. It's a greyhound. Yeah.
Aw. Look at that guy.
Yeah, that's Mouse.
That's a good boy.
Yeah, you could ride her to work, bud.
Oh, it's a her.
Yeah, it's a her.
On Tuesdays. On Tuesdays.
Aw. My cat's
Dayfi
sleeping,
says,
Dog.
I don't want
There you go, Dayfi. Yeah, gotta have puppies, and yeah, it's just funnier than hell because Mouse is like what 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Yeah, about maybe a little more than
Yeah.
her.
Just standing up, she's like almost waist high. I mean, literally, Qrow could ride her to work, and then you turn her loose in the backyard, and she hits like 40 miles an hour, being a greyhound.
sure.
She's fast as hell. It's crazy.
The best
So-
video I have of her is we're riding 4-wheelers in the snow. We were going about 40, 45, and she passes us. Are you serious?
Go, 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 go. Boom. There goes the dog. Shit.
Wow. Yeah, that was probably just chasing you, having fun. Imagine if she was really motivated.
Oh, yeah. I've seen her run circles in the backyard when Qrow lived in a house with a big backyard. Man, she was just booking like, holy hell, that's like drifting the corners. That was impressive.
And she would. She had this tree that she would come and go and mock Jesus, and she would whip around this tree drifting. I'm like, how in the hell?
You ever see a dog drift? Man, that's the coolest shit.
Wow. Oh, she's great.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
just-
I miss dogs, but I can't. I'm not home enough. I don't think it'd be fair. You know,
Right.
Boo Boo's okay. She's very independent.
Oh, yeah. That's the great thing about cats is they are. But, yeah, dogs have that special loyalty. Cats, they don't have a sense of humor. They're like, yeah, no, I'm done playing. Leave me alone. Okay. I always said that cats are like women and dogs are like men. It really is.
Sit down, buddy.
The cat does appreciate it when I'm home. Like when I'm, laid off or something, I'm home a lot. I can tell she likes it better. But, when I go to work and stuff, she's okay.
That works. So Dayfi says, my dog is laying right next to me, too. Good thing, Dayfi. And yeah, usually Chloe will sit in here for hours with me. She's probably hungry or has to go to the bathroom. One of the two. But yeah, everywhere I go, as soon as I step out the door, Chloe's there. I walk in the door, she's all excited. And it's always she wants a cookie. And of course, if the dog gets cookies, the cat get crackers. We got 2 cats and a dog, so yeah. Gotta get one, gotta get them all. Oh. Claudia said, oh crap, Mushu made his U-turn wide, he fell down the rocks. Mushu is her pet dragon, and if you want to see pictures on your bunk's Discord, he's got pictures in there of him. I think I had my earbuds in the wrong ear. No wonder why they kept falling out. I'm like, that's funny. And Chloe wants a cookie now. Of course she wants a cookie. She heard me say the word cookie, and Chloe's like, oh, cookie? Yeah. I'm hearing voices from the other room. I have no idea. But, okay, guys, what do you think? Should we do the last giveaway and wrap the show up for the night?
Sure. Let's
We got
see.
4
Who's
entries.
gonna win 2 bit fighters?
I don't know. Let's find out. See, we've only got a few of us here, so all the people who are back watching the restream, and make sure to tune in Friday nights. You can be a part of this fun, and you can ask anything. We can cover crypto or food or
Anything.
electrical, or whatever you want. I mean, this is literally family time and just chilling and having fun. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and that way you can always get in on the action. And I hope to see everybody here Friday night. So the last 4 entries, I tried to give you guys a little more time if anybody else wanted to enter. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big money, no worries. Looks like the same 4 people. I love the Chucky doll. That's just epic. Winner is
Oh, yeah, boy.
BTK, buddy.
I'll
BTK,
take
my man.
those.
Hell yeah. Shoot me your wallet address, buddy. I'll send those over to you in the AVAX blockchain.
My man. See,
Absolutely.
the USDC, we can pass that on. Stable coins, US dollar. Whatever US dollar is. Bit
Right.
fighters. That's what I want.
Absolutely. And yeah, it's one of those that I'm really excited about. But I did warn guys that 1 or 2 bit fighters is not enough, because out of the 10, I only played with 2 on the last competition. In fact, I was going to share that with you guys real quick. But I made a badass flyer for that. I was really proud of that. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. Bit fighters, there it is. So let me pull that up. It's on that screen. Okay, so let's remove that. Nope, wrong one. We know you won. There we go. Present, share screen, and window. There you go. So after I won the championship, that's what I created. There you go. And that is my 1K club card. I've got number 15. And out of fighting for 2 days with my fighters, came out with that. So, of course, the big thing now is who's going to knock me out of the championship shot for this week?
I gotta get a 1K card so I can check this out.
I'm
You
gonna
do?
do one soon myself.
So now they did have a Gleam contest that I think ended today. Qrow, have you heard anything about who won that?
I haven't heard anything. I checked my emails and I haven't received anything yet, so I don't think I won.
Okay. And so, yeah, just to give you guys a warning. I'm not showing here. Please understand. This is something I'm investing in. And, I can show you. I've bought in like 30 bit fighters so far. And I keep collecting more. But if it's something you want to get into, and I know there's, that's the AMA. There we go. Grab that. Okay. We'll see. And I'll put the link in here. Go and do your own research. Decide if it's right for you. I can tell you it is right for me. I played the game. It was fun. I love what they're doing. But if it's something you want to get into, right now is the alpha. This is the beta testing process. To get into that, you have to have a 1K club card. Now, there's only 1,000 of them, but only 16 have been minted so far. But they are currently $218, and they go up by 0.55% after every card. So the very last card is going to cost like, what, 45,000 or some stupid amount?
Yeah, they're only 218 USDC now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Right.
floor price just goes up and up and up as they're minted. So
Exactly.
it scales with the success of the project. I think that's a great way to, get support, starts off a little as the thing gets bigger. Don't
Absolutely.
you get you'll get revenue from those eventually.
Yes,
From what I
you actually
understand
get
as well. So if the project does really well, having one of those is gonna give you exposure to that. So
exactly. Actually, you get a piece of all the mints. You get a part of all the betting that occurs during the game. Part of all the ante that people have to buy in to fight, because you actually have to ante Bitcoin on the AVAX blockchain.
Right.
And so, yeah. But to give you an idea, here's my OpenSea. What are we? Bit fighters. Those are the mechs. That's my one-arm mech right there that I got. We're making fun of. But as you see, yeah, these are all bit fighters that I bought, and there's my 1K club card. So as you can see, I'm a supporter, not because I'm, part of the project or anything, but because I believe in the game. And after spending time with Zach, it was absolutely amazing. The man has a passion for gaming, not for making money. He's got a passion for making games and playing games. So Yeah, I have a lot of bit fighters.
From it too, which is cool.
It is. It's very, very unique. But yeah, I've got a 1K club card, and just like it's on the picture, right there's mine, number
I
15.
think that's a great way to do it too, because I mean the scaling, the price goes up every mint, right? So you at the beginning, before there's a public game, before everything is done, it's a little bit riskier to invest or whatever, but the price is lower as the project, as if the project scales, becomes more successful, then it's less risky to invest in one of these, but the price is going to be higher. So I think that's perfect. More risk, a little lower price as the project proves itself. You
Less
want to
risk,
get
more
involved
expensive.
and some exposure to the everything, and yeah, I think it's great.
Yep, absolutely. And so, like I said before, there are gangs, and if you want to be part of my gang, the Serenity Gang, I'll put the referral link there. And please understand, I don't care if you use it or not; it's totally up to you. This is going to associate you with Serenity and Down Home Crypto. But you know what? We're going to mint one more right now because there's 577. So a quarter of them are already gone. And as you can see, I've got a good chunk of them. But you know what? I want more. So we're going to go ahead and mint one right now. Oh, error occurred. Why didn't error occur?
You know what's crazy, dude? I've
Okay.
doubled the amount of bit fighters I have just by hanging out in Serenity streams. I'm not kidding. I started out with 5. I think I have 10 now.
There you go. See? And that's because when I find something that I believe in, something I enjoy, you know what? I want to share it. And if that's giving away, awesome. I want to play with you guys. I want to win with you guys. And that's what Down Home Crypto is all about. It's not just finding ways to get rich. It's about getting rich together. Because being lonely at the top really sucks. I've been there. I've done it. It's not pretty. And people take great pleasure in watching you fall back down. Because, I started out at a really poor background. I worked my way to the top with Vapeology. The company I had, I was CEO, and I was in the $1 million range. And then I fell back down hard and stupid. Now I'm building back up again. And I realized on my first journey up, I had to fight to get to the top, but I ended up at the top alone. And that's when I had no real support. I had no fun. Everybody was envious. Everyone was jealous and wanted to see me fall and took pleasure in that. And there we go. Success!
Nice.
So I realized that getting on the top alone really sucks. So my whole thing now is to bring everybody with me. So you know what? If that means mint some bit fighters and give them away, cool, I'm good for it. Let's go game together. Let's build a gang. Let's go fight for it. Let's do it with mechs. Let's do it with bit fighter. Whatever we're doing, let's do it together. I think it's great.
I think there are other like-minded people too in DeFi. Not a lot of them, but hey, it's like kind of our group. A lot of these people are similar mindset, so I think we got something here.
I think we do, and I think we're on the right avenue, and teaming up with other content creators like you, Bonks, who has the same kind of mindset. It's like, hey, let's all raise together. Here's what I'm doing. Here you go. Let's have some fun. I don't guarantee it's going to win. I don't guarantee Bitfighter's going to be great or not. I just know I think it is, and I think it's a lot of fun. So, I'm in for it.
And you see a guy building the damn thing that is about the game. Like he's into games, and stuff like that.
Right.
He's not like, all right, guys, like if we do this, like I think that we can make the most profit if we add the. He's like, how can I just make this thing fun and cool? And like, I'm down. Even if, like that's my investing style. Maybe I came here with the intention of like, what's Shiba Inu? Like, all right, I'm gonna buy $50 of this. Holy crap, it's worth $1,000 now. Right. How long does that last? But you find people like Zach, you, Cyril, like the whole. We got something here, and it's better than green candles.
Oh hell yeah!
That just instantly dump, like
they're gonna come and go, but family doesn't, and so. And it's like Dave Fi says here, they've got a great brandable, memorable name too. Absolutely. And Dave was pointing this out. It says bad actors get called out and filtered out automatically. Oh, I missed one before that. Sorry. They're coming together like Alex and I have said. It's about building tribes of integrity. People find each other. You're right. I totally believe that, Dave Fi. I'm all about cosmic law, which is like attracts like. You put out positive energy, put out good integrity and good intentions, you're going to draw those people to you. And the people that are nefarious, they're going to fall by the wayside. They're going to try to push their way in. Like, oh man, the cool kids are over here. But truth be told, we're not the coolest kids. In fact, we're probably the least cool. We're not the
We're
most
the
popular.
nerdiest kids. Who are you
Right,
kidding?
yeah.
You know, like we are the nerds, but you
Right.
know, we'll take over. Just watch.
Right.
When the smoke
And,
clears, we might have something pretty concrete.
But the simple trick is, like I've always said, I can call an acquaintance to help me move, but I will call family to help me hide a body. And so, yeah, I would not hesitate to call several members of my family right here. Say, hey, this dude did fucked up. He messed with my family, and so I have to go hide a body. I need an alibi. Qrow, I need a shovel and a truck, and BTK, bring us Sawzall and some duct tape. We got to make this package smaller. It's like, okay, we're in.
You don't ask any questions. You hop in the truck.
Yeah, let's go. That's what it's about. And, we may not be the most popular, may not be the prettiest. My hair's look pretty good. That's about the only good side about me. But, we've got each other's backs, and we're building those communities like Dave is saying. We're tribes of integrity. So with the positiveness, not the greed, not the, oh, what can I get out of these people? Nah, it's like, hey, what can I give you to make your life better? How can I help? That's what I want to do.
How can we
Dave
make
says,
something that's going to last and help people?
Yeah.
And, maybe be a hell of a lot of fun too, like.
Oh, yeah. Gotta have fun doing it. And Dave White says, bad actors get called out and filtered out automatically in tribes like that, and everyone looks out for each other. Absolutely, Dave White, we do. We got each other's backs. And Dave White, you're a huge part of that, buddy. You are always on the back end keeping us safe. I mean, you keep the Discord safe. You let me know about the alerts and the scams that are out there. That's the whole scam video I made for Discord, Welcome Thieves. Dave White's the one who told me about that. And immediately he went out and fixed our Discord so they can't do it. So I was like, yeah.
And
here's the
even
information.
today, with the whole iPhone,
Right.
the Apple update, I saw Dave all over every disc. Like he was in all. I saw you too. You guys are posting this stuff everywhere,
Right.
and you might have saved somebody's, financial status today. You don't even know, but you just did it.
Right.
I saw you guys everywhere today with that, and I love that. It's about.
Yep. And it starts with Dave because he is the man that knows. And so, yeah, if there's anything that's happening in this world nefarious at all, man, Dave is like a bloodhound. He is on it and he is spreading the word. And I think that's great. So, man, I'm honored to have you, Dave, in here, keeping us safe, and everybody here being part of the family, because that's what this is all about. That's what Down Home Crypto is. This is going home, man. This is hanging out in your home with your family, having fun, being safe. And hey, we make some money. Awesome. We don't. That's good. We had a lot of fun doing it. Either way.
I personally
Money
have
goes where it's deserved.
I personally have iOS, so I actually saw the day they find the servers alerting everyone about the scam and everything. I was like, shoot.
Yeah, it's so the Discord, buddy. You better get that taken care of because it sounds pretty sketchy. Okay,
Yeah.
good man.
I appreciate the alert, Dave. I was pretty awesome.
Big time.
Right. See, there you go, Dave. You saved somebody right there. That man on screen. You saved him from getting his life wrecked. Wildland says, tribes of integrity. I like it. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. And he's laughing at us, of course. Yeah, that was a nasty one because automatic in the background. No approvals. Yeah, see, that's crazy, Dave. That they do stuff like that. I actually watched a video just yesterday about a USB cable. I mean, what do you take a normal USB cable? You can't tell the difference.
Oh,
But
bad
they call
USB.
Yeah, they call it OG USB or something.
There
There's
was
two
one
others.
years ago called bad USB, and they would stick a little circuit board in there or something, and just that's
Right.
it.
Yeah, that's what this does. Is you put it into charge, and looking at it, I could not tell the difference. But it immediately uploads a script, takes over the phone, and then sends that information somewhere else. Like, what the hell?
The other thing is SIM swapping. I don't know if you heard of or know what that is, but that's I think I started a statistic every 3 seconds. There's an American that gets SIM swapped.
Yeah.
And that's just a matter of people working at these cell phone companies probably not being paid very well or whatever. Like they don't care. You can call up a cell phone provider, and it won't take you long to find an unethical employee and say, hey, listen, I'll PayPal you $500. You SIM swap this. I'm like, okay, and that's how they do it. That's how 99% of these attacks are happening. That it's not a lot of people are hacking and doing this, but it's not that easy. It's easy to just literally call a cell phone provider, make provisions, hey, hit me up on WhatsApp, whatever,
Right. Send over right now. Give me your number. Here you go. Check your phone. It's there.
So, you know,
Okay.
no one's safe is what that means. It's just it's
Right.
scary. Sim swapping is bad stuff. The good news is they really attack like high profile people, celebrities, influencers, stuff like that. They know they have money and
Right.
they'll go after their identity. They know their name already. They'll go email a tech support pretending that they're them and just asking a new question every time. They'll email this tech support 200-300 times asking a new question and just building a profile. Finally, they have enough that they can go to the next company where you have an account, and they have all that information that they extracted from tech support piece by piece by piece. They'll use all that to just make it even more like it's you. It's just none of this stuff is,
Yeah.
Two-factor
Dave said, yeah.
authentication on your text messages is no longer like a valid thing. It's being used more to drain people than it is to protect people.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. It's like a bunch of snakes. Absolutely, DayFi. It's crazy, and that's not the community I want to build. I want to build a community where there's no Brian Legends. There's none of that crap. And you know what? If we get rich, we get rich together. If we go broke, we go broke together. Hey, that's fine. I'm good with that. Either way, we're gonna do it, having a great time, supporting each other, and in the end, money's easy. Like I've always told the wife and kids stuff, they print new money every day. Money's easy.
A lot of it.
Right, yeah. And so things like friendship, integrity, loyalty, those are not easy. Getting your reputation, this word. You can build a reputation, but you can destroy it in a heartbeat. And you can't get it back. You can never recover that. It's like time. There's a very limited, finite amount. So yeah, integrity, honesty, support, friendship, all that is what I'm most about.
Amen.
So, okay. And on that positive note, boys and girls, and as my shirt says, unity requires you and I. There you go. See, that's the message for the day. Unity, guys, requires us to do work together, common goal. If I said, I don't care about getting rich, not motivated by money, not many people in Brood are. That's why we can't be bought off. Exactly, yeah. And the Brood Discord is an amazing place to really get cutting edge information. You guys want to know what's going on? Absolutely. Join Brood. DayFi, do me a favor, buddy. Put an invite link in the chat. Can you do that to Brood Discord? Because it's
Brood
an
is
awesome
great.
community.
Real talk in there,
Yeah.
You say something, nobody's going to delete your post or FUD you out. They're going to be like, okay, well, explain yourself, and then
Right.
they'll give their point of view. It's just
Right.
no moderation. Well,
Right.
if you come in and spam, there's moderation in that aspect. But if you're going in there discussing a topic, almost zero. It's free talk. Real
Exactly.
talk.
There you go. Discord.gg coffee crypto. Exactly. And that's what I love. Now, of course, if you go and you spam, man, DayFi is on you. Oh, it's bad. So-
Don't be a dick, or else you're gonna find out. You'll find yourself in clown purgatory.
Exactly. They take great pleasure in putting new clown videos in there constantly. I love it. I gotta check it out once
there's
in a while.
Plenty of content for you if you get stuck in there.
Yep. But if you guys want to know what's going on and what the true, real, raw information is, check them out, because that is one of my favorite Discords to go in and find out what's going on in the world. Dave Pies laughing. Yeah. Clown purgatory. That's a real thing, guys. Yeah, you fuck up over
No,
there,
it
you
is.
go in clown purgatory. Okay, so gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. This has been an absolute blast. We've had a party. We've talked about food, everything else. Dave Pies says you can learn how to juggle. Exactly. Yeah.
Juggle D's.
That's right. Because you walk out. So, yeah, definitely check out Coffee Crypto, though. It's a great Discord. But all in all, I want to say thank you guys for joining me. Everybody in the audience, everybody who watches this later on, thank you so much for being a part of the Down Home Crypto family. And, let's do it all together. All I ask is, hey, give me a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends. Let's get this word out there, because, man, if you don't realize it yet, the world is changing. I just read an article yesterday. El Salvador is adding Bitcoin and cryptocurrency education to all of their school curriculums in 2024. That's a required teaching now in El Salvador. Man, if this ain't the future of finance, I don't know what is.
We're teaching our kids something else.
Yeah, no shit. I don't know what
I'm
it
not gonna
is.
get into it, but it's much different than that.
It is. And that's the sad part is I know here in the States, we are so blinded by the news doesn't show us what's really going on. They don't have a clue. By the time you hear about it on the news, it already happened 3 years ago. You're just way behind the curve. So, gentlemen, anything you guys like to say in our parting?
I feel the need to spill a little Serenity secrets in case, since I'm up here. Serenity hates snakes with a
really?
burning
Yeah.
passion. You didn't know that? Yeah, it's bad.
Like Indiana
I-
Jones.
Worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I will burn a house down to kill a snake. I have no problem with that. Yeah. Yeah, me and something that moves without legs, that's just not natural. I am not okay with snakes.
You
Now,
never,
spiders,
Played with a little garter snake or something
Hell no.
when you were like a kid, the little harmless ones. They were cute.
yeah, I think my brother gave me one in the bathtub or something wrapped around my arm. I remember something
there you
about
go.
that and freaking out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot. Now, Qrow, on the other hand, don't send him up with spiders. He will freak out and scream like a little girl. It's great. So
Ooh.
I do the spiders, he does the snakes, and we get along great.
Well, I'm not afraid of anything.
Spidey.
I can fix that. Get him, Dave. I get him. Damn sweet tacator. Yeah, I've got a thing against snakes. So I know some people love them. My kids even love them. I just despise them. But no, guys, I want to thank you so much for being a part of this and just making this a great night.
It was fun.
It was amazing.
It was. So everybody, have a great weekend. Stay safe out there because, man, scammers are working hard to try and steal your identity, your money, everything they can. Don't give them that opportunity. And definitely, if you have any questions, turn to Dayfi. He is the man with the answers. So thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night. Catch you next time.
Later, everybody.
Bye, everyone.